Oh, what the hell? Oh,
What?
it was good rhythm.
I know.
That
was dope.
Yeah,
That was scary, man. That was
intense.
Oh, you know what? I never put up a background.
Game night.
Hold on.
Oh,
my bad. Wrong one.
Yeah, that's the game I want to play.
Yeah,
what
like
game
we're
was
going against each other or something.
Look, there's the guy from Bone.
I thought
It's
Joe was
raining
trying to
men.
like shield his eyes.
It's like not Blackman.
Oh dear.
No.
Making me feel like Juan's hammer back there, goddamn.
Not you bricked up on a Wednesday.
Oh,
welcome.
nice shirt, Phil. You got the best shirts, Phil. You know that, dude. That is sweet.
Oh,
I knew Johnny would know right off the rip.
Is that Preacher?
Yeah, that's
Show is.
Tulip and Cassidy. Yo.
Nice.
All right.
Juan couldn't wait to say that was intense. He had to type it in during the.
I had to.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to For One Night Only. It's game night tonight. Should we go around and introduce everybody before we get started? Sure, we should.
Let's start from the basement up.
Let's work our way up from the basement. Phil, Preacher, Jesse.
Yep, I am all the above. Phil, Jesse, Tulip, Cass.
We only know who you really are.
Right.
Ours.
Arsface, it's okay.
Yeah.
Arsface he was very unique in his own way. Poor fella. But yeah, I am Philly Phil. You can call me Phil. You can call me whatever the hell you want.
Okay.
What else would you like me to explain about myself? 6 foot, 37 years old.
So he's
young
5'10".
scrapping lad.
37. All right.
Young scrapping lad out of the Detroit metro area.
Also known as the Littler Piddler. Oh no!
Also known as Downriver.
I meant to say Sniffler. I swear I meant to say Sniffler. I'm so sorry. Phil, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say Sniffler because of your little bio.
It takes more than that to offend me.
Shots fired.
My little bio. What you talk? Do you mean like LIDDLE bio or my little bio?
The Smelling Leah's bathroom.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
So that's why I was saying like the Littler Sniffler, but peddler. Yeah.
Oh yes, and I also you can catch me either in my basement or you can maybe, if you're lucky, find me creep around Leah's house. But we ain't gonna get to that many details, Just keep it at that.
Right there.
Just keeping it real.
Keeping it real. I'll eventually jump on this so you can see my albino handsome face. So. All right, that's enough. That's enough of me.
Okay, Cookie.
How
Happy
do
to
I
have you.
follow up to that?
I know you got to follow that.
Cookie, I'm just happy to be here. You could find me usually on Twitter or Instagram. I'm a makeup enthusiast.
Yeah, because on Twitter
right.
you can't reblog any of her stuff, so
Yeah, no.
$78
I've gone private.
yeah, so you really can't see any of her
I know.
talent anywhere.
Oh no, nowhere at all. So.
You can still see everything on Instagram. You just can't share with your stories. That's all.
Bullshit.
But you can always
Oh,
screenshot.
shut up, Juan.
I'm not.
Oh yes, we can.
That's kind of like cheating in a way, you
No,
know.
it is. It's gross. Don't do
that.
Joey.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes,
Yeah.
your turn.
I guess today I'll have a nickname. So my name is Joe Rimjob.
Oh god.
Pocket. Yeah. If we ever air the green room session, people will know what I'm talking about. But
RJ squared.
yeah, that's it. 1/2 or 1/3, or depending on whoever we have on of how do we get there. Often it's Cookie, often it's Elle, sometimes Tara, sometimes what. I think almost everyone here has been on, except for
me.
Except for me.
I think you've been on
No,
one.
you've been on.
Phil?
Phil, no, I don't think so.
Psych, I'm just playing.
He was on the bear episode because it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
the bear episode. Yes. Yeah.
So I guess if you've never been on it, then I guess there's something wrong with you. I think there's only one person here, though, right?
No, 'cause we did the
Oh, you were on the bear episode.
we did the
too?
crossover. Friday the 13th episode.
Do crossovers count?
Sure do.
So everyone here has been on. So we've all shared each other's shows, which is cool.
And that's what I appreciate vouchers most.
There. So next up is That's it. I'm done. Next up is done.
Johnny, thanks for joining us tonight.
Howdy do. I'm Johnny. I'm also part of How'd We Get Here, and I was voted as most likely to be the kind teddy bear that murders people and hides their bodies in paint cans in the woods. So got that going for me. Thanks, you guys. And yeah, happy to be here on game night. And I got a big question for Elle later, but we'll get to that.
Okay. JP?
I'm JP, and that's basically it. I don't have anything.
I knew you were going to get quiet when it was
He's a shy guy.
No,
Yeah.
oh, you know what? No, I want to
Just give him time.
I want to give a big shout out to Melanin and Manga.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Yeah, Sina and Inza. Her channel. Y'all need to go and get it because it's fun.
Absolutely.
And yeah, that's basically it.
And also, if you guys opted out of their group chat, boo.
Yeah.
I don't participate a lot because I'm just, introverted.
No, yeah.
But I do read. I do read and I do enjoy the posts. But
They're
I noticed she was like, you guys can leave if you don't want to be here. And I said, now I'm stuck in this chat forever.
Well, now it sounds like it gets pretty rowdy over there. I'll have
No,
to go
it
and join
doesn't.
that group chat.
It really doesn't. It's just
It's just fun.
yeah.
Drama.
No drama.
No, it really isn't. Last time we talked about vitamins, I think it's it's nothing big drama. It really isn't.
That's when shit gets at its worst when you're talking vitamins, man. Like it's
Right.
just like a cutthroat topic. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like,
Especially the one, it's not approved by the FDA.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And should it matter?
Oh.
Or are they placebos?
Mm.
Are they Flintstones?
So no manga drama.
Okay, you're one of those people? Manga?
What up, Sheena?
Yeah.
Leah? I say it manga.
Manga.
Oh
Manga.
yeah. How do you say
Manga.
manga?
I refuse
Manga?
to
I mean,
assimilate. It's manga.
Um,
Tomato,
hi,
tomato.
I'm Leah.
And so dreamy.
Yeah, and her shop and everything.
Thanks. Yes, I have a shop. I am the owner of Naughty Tings. And you can find me there on Twitter and Instagram and in various pop-ups. Do you have a question?
Yeah, I think Joe.
Yes. Is it too late to let people know? Is it too late to put Christmas orders in yet?
Oh.
Oh, good.
Has she even posted her
forgot about
Christmas?
that.
She hasn't even
Yeah.
posted her Christmas content.
Yeah.
I have.
Good question.
Because I know
Let's
Yeah.
talk. Depending, probably that's probably the
Probably.
website. Depending on the project, let's just look.
Okay.
As I'm working on a Christmas.
We'll
order.
wrap around.
Yeah, that's it. I know we're getting into Christmas season, so I'm wondering if your orders are already filled up for the season or not.
Yeah.
I have one custom I'm working on literally right now.
Mhm.
And then I had a gift that I was making for my 4th grade teacher that I just got back in touch with.
Oh,
Nice.
But that shouldn't take too long. And then I have a baby blanket to make, and then after that,
Oh my god.
For me.
Baby
Yeah, that
blanket
would
for
freak
pay
me
or
out.
for her gift.
So basically, if you want a
Maybe
Christmas
to wait.
present, get in there quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
good point.
ASAP.
Public service announcement.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And I'm Tara. You can find me here and at Film Noir Girl on Twitter and Tara Loves Noir on Instagram. And always happy to be here with you guys. Happy to join How Did We Get Here sometimes and the N Pod too. And my partner in crime, Elle.
Tara, you're the shit.
He was ready to. I saw the microphone go on. I said he's going to say something ignorant. I'm L. I'm not on Twitter anymore because ew, but I'm on everywhere
We all
else.
feel it. We all
I know.
feel it in there.
Dean, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Aw.
Hit me up somewhere else.
Aw,
Literally
Dean.
anywhere.
Well,
Yeah.
he could anyway. I won't.
Yeah.
I'll refrain because I could still get at you if I wanted to. If you know.
Oh, that sounded predatory, but
It did.
I know where you sleep.
yeah.
What friends are for, right?
Yeah, well, I still I have a placeholder account up, but it you can't message it, you can't really friend it. It's just literally just holding my name. So, look at this. We summoned him.
Wow, Norton is
No, for real, because I need to reach out to you anyways. Because there's a couple. I also do a podcast with Dirty Saint.
Oh yeah,
zoom in.
Sure
on
you do.
faces. And it's called Here We Connect. And our next, we're doing a show on Happiness, Volume 1 and 2. The mangas, the mangas, if you will.
Mangas.
Sheena Inja, if you guys want to. JP. It's on Hoopla. The whole series is on Hoopla right now.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't really have anything to shout out. I just read Parasocial, the Image comic graphic novel. I really liked it, but that's about it.
We talked about all that on today's episode of Here We Connect, because I just listened to it this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, did I talk about that on there?
Yeah.
Oh, I was probably
yeah. Yeah, that's the one about the Fillion, right? Where he turns out to be a
it's like a Nathan Fillion. Yeah.
Oh, no.
It was really good. Well, it's not actually about Nathan Fillion, but I just know he's like really big on cons. And so it kind of reminded me of like, it's him, but what if he was an asshole?
Speaking of assholes, I need a refill. I'll be right back.
Okay. And he said asshole because he does pump it directly from the source.
It's true. You get drunk. You get more drunk that way.
Butt chugging.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a college trick. That's good education there. That's what people get into hundreds, thousands of dollars of debt, so they learn how to get drunk through their buttholes.
Butt chug.
Wasted my college years.
Yeah.
Not one butt was chugged.
I don't
went
know
to
what
film school, so yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah, same.
I'll reach out to you guys later.
Sounds good.
About butt chugging?
No, about happiness. It's by the same person who did Blood on the Tracks. So if you like weird shit, yeah.
Sign me up for
I mean, you guys invited me, so clearly some of you into some weird shit, because I'm weird.
Yep. Yeah, they did drop their whole library on there, so I've been like,
good.
I use my husband's Hoopla account too, so I get 20 borrows.
We only get 4 here.
You get 10 on mine,
4.
but so I use my husband's, so I have 20 borrows.
Okay, guys.
Hoopla.
What is Hoopla?
It's a library app. It's like the library, but like on your phone. So like, you can just, like check books out and read them.
If you have a library card that connects to it. It just depends on what your county has on there. It's like Libby, but better.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not better than Libby because it doesn't have a lot of recent stuff on there book-wise, but comic books, manga, TV shows, they have watch passes where you could watch certain streaming stuff on there. Master classes are on there. So it's really cool.
Well, the joys of living in Quebec is that because of the French culture, they go out of their way to try to be different from the rest of North America. So sadly,
no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're the only one that beats my my limit of 4 per month.
Really? And that's wild that it's only 4. Because you know what I do? I just borrow stuff. I don't even think about it. And then it goes, oh, you reached your limit. And I'm like, I don't even need y'all. You have to act offended. So today we're just like playing games and getting to know each other.
Like we haven't for the past month, but go on.
This is getting like super specific about some things. So if anybody wants to go first.
What's the game?
I'll go first because mine's dumb.
Okay. Not gonna fight you on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did we go over the rules already? Why was it?
So it's just random. So if you have any questions or like trivia questions you want to ask, some people made slideshows, but I will say I did drop the listen, Juan, listen to me.
Okay.
I definitely dropped the ball on letting everybody know what was happening tonight because I have been like in and out of like dental procedures for like the last month.
Yeah, I read about
that.
that.
I wasn't even sure if this episode was gonna happen, but my appointment ended up getting pushed back a couple days, so I'm able to talk right now.
Okay.
I just Googled it. They have hoopla in Quebec now.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Last time I checked, last time I checked, I couldn't get it.
Okay, Clark County, that's Nevada, right? And you get 21 credits.
Nice.
And it cut it to 10. They said bye.
10 is still better than 4.
Yeah.
Yay.
Nevada, gamble for it, man.
They make you gamble. What if you had to roll? You had to, you had to win a hand in order to get a borrow.
21!
That's bad.
You know how much
Big bucks,
I've
no
gone
whammies.
bankrupt on Stargate playing 21 in games? I always do that. I'm always like, I can win. It's a video game. And then I end up running from the police.
I have to physically go to the library. Can I do this online?
I think you can do it online.
Yeah, you can.
Leah, hit present, and then it'll go full screen, and then I'll add it.
Okay. I think I need to move it to this side.
Sweet.
Oh my god.
Somebody soundbite that. That's gonna be my new alarm clock.
Yeah.
Oh hey.
Oh, Phil, you're all the way in the basement for real.
Oh.
All things perfectly balanced.
Who just moaned?
Not me.
It wasn't
Not
me.
me. Not me.
I was seeing if I can, because they have this new thing where you can change the camera arrangement, but it seems like too much work right now. So go ahead.
Okay, so let's play this or that. And the theme is me. Flash forwarding. I didn't know how to turn it off, so I hope nobody has this.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
No.
Can you go back?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I'm just curious because you did it twice on the first page.
It's already hard.
Is this a like a regional thing where you don't put a space after ellipses?
What? Oh.
Oh.
No, I'm just curious. It's because you did it twice on one page, so I didn't know if it was just something that you didn't.
This or that.
I misunderstood the game.
Okay.
I thought we're just supposed to do this or that, and then everyone picks between this or that.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Same.
Oh,
and that's
okay.
What I told her though was she could be super specific to her niche interests.
Yeah.
So when I said that, and then I saw yours, Joe, and I made your slides, I said his niche interests are very specific towards certain things.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I have 2 versions of this game.
Yes, and I made both. So.
Oh, god.
Okay. So I mean, I guess this one is obvious, but everybody can guess this or that.
No, that's not how you play.
So
how do you play then? I don't know.
It's like an open discussion, and we talk about which one we prefer, so that people you get to know people. It's not what do we think you picked.
I
know you did. You asked me 2 times, and I told you 2 times.
Well, I still made it the way I wanted to. But hey, guys, crochet or knitting, which do you prefer?
Are we talking about preferring to do it or preferring
yourself?
To have
yes. What do you prefer?
Yourself.
Oh.
You know what? I'm out of here.
That makes it harder.
Stream. I'm going back on hiatus.
It's just
I'd have to know the difference.
Yeah, they're kind of. It's just they're kind of similar, and I know they're different, but which one's okay?
I have an answer.
Johnny, go ahead.
I go with crocheting because my mom used to do it, and she made me like a really rad African blanket that I still have, and it's like I cherish, and so crocheting.
That's probably the only sentimental answer you're gonna get on tonight.
Yeah,
I never learned how to do it.
Actually,
so I don't know if I like doing it better, either one, but like crocheting, I have a sentimental attachment to. Personally.
Yeah, I got you. Knitting then for me, because my grandmother used to knit, and she made me a Optimus Prime sweater one year for Christmas.
shit.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
I remember you talking about that. That's dope.
I prefer knitting myself. I just like knitting better. I like using both hands. Crocheting is cool, but I like how I can zone out with knitting because I don't think about anything because I'm so hyper focused on both hands.
Crochet's only one hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, well, I use my left hand for like.
Oh yeah, well you use
But
You use
but
both
it's
hands,
one
but, like-
tool. It's one tool versus two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Got you.
Yeah, you don't just one-hand it.
Yeah. Well.
yes,
Well, I'll just follow that remark then. I was going to say knitting, although right this second, if you held a gun to my head, I couldn't do either without a brush up course. So I may be a tie later. I'm hoping to be a tie eventually, but right now knitting.
Mm-hmm.
Cookie.
Go.
I'm a fan of cookie
Cookie
dough.
Ah.
I'm a fan of knitting. It's the only. I don't know how to crochet. I like knitting. I've been
You know
knitting
what?
the same
Oh.
freaking scarf for the last like 15 years.
Cookie, you know what I do? I make it like a scarf and then I just sew it closed. I'm like, it's a hat.
No, I got to that point and then I'm like, you know what? Let me see how long I can take this.
Cookie, I swear to you, I have like Leah can attest to this. I literally have like just one project where I'm just knitting it just to knit it because I don't have to think about anything.
It's just in a bag.
But it just gets longer and longer and longer.
You want to see my scarf?
I do.
Yeah.
I'll get it. Hold on.
Yay.
It's like all it's lopsided. I'm just kidding.
It does make me feel better about my one sock that I never knitted the second sock.
I want to learn how to knit so bad.
I love knitting.
I just can't get it. It's too hard for me.
I'm gonna go with crocheting because my ex-partner was crocheting all the time, so there was yarn everywhere. And I tried to crochet. So. Oh, hey, that's
great.
That's fucking huge.
I'm pretty proud of this.
Holy shit!
I love the color.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I hope I can find more yarn when I need it.
Yeah, it's out of. It's been 15 years you've been working on that. You said.
If you think about
it, they don't even make that. It's discontinued. You know, like.
It's like probably don't make it anymore.
You discontinue yarn now.
It's like a worm scarf, like the Dune. So by the time you're done with it, Dune Part 2 is gonna come out, and you can give it to someone that has like a really long.
That's what I'm going for. That over the head, around the neck.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought of a gag present you could make for Christmas. Put on your site chestnut warmers.
There you go. Actually,
that'd be cute.
I could probably.
That would be cute.
Yeah,
you know how bad they probably smell after one use.
Oh my god!
You have to hit up Leah. Hey, how do I wash these without them shrinking?
You definitely
use them. You can use them as something else after.
Dry. Okay, well, obviously. Crochet.
Crochet.
It's crochet, guys, if you didn't know.
Oh, next one is rollerblading or roller skating, I see.
Okay,
either one.
Fine. Find the hobby that you like. Okay.
Find the happiness you like.
Find a hobby that you like. It's not for everyone. Okay, yeah. The next one is I'm clicking the screen on whatever this is. I need to be clicking this. Okay.
Oh.
Rollerblades or roller skates?
Oh, can I go first?
Yes.
ER. None. I can't do either one. I suck at both.
Yeah, I'm on my ass if I try to stand up on either of those. I can skateboard, but I cannot. I've never been able to ferry boot or rollerblade or roller skate.
I've only been able to ice skate, and that was not cute. So
I'm a rollerblader.
Skating is harder.
I did aggressive inline when I was a kid, and
K2 backyard bobs.
Shit. Probably 80% of the scars on my body are from rollerblading and jumping off of shit.
Oh wow.
I'm partial to the rollerblading. I think roller skating is like way more gangster and like, you know, it takes way more rhythm. Like, you know, you see people in like a roller rink, you know, back in the good old days. It was all about roller skating, whereas kind of like our age demographic kind of more so was more into the roller blading. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I agree.
But
yeah. Well,
Well,
the
I mean,
90s
you're like
was a
10
big
years
thing
older
in the
than me, so
90s.
I can't relate, but I know.
yeah, I'm pretty much like you're like Uncle L, so
Well, the creepy uncle.
Feel.
I'll have to
little
go
Uncle
with the
Phil, Christmas
Uncle
in the
feeling.
basement.
That's right.
Uncle feeling in the basement.
We're opening up presents this year in the basement.
Why'd you lock the door, Uncle?
This got weird.
roller skating for short for the roller derbies, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I also
Yeah.
kind of wish I learned to roller skate so I could learn how to do that roller disco shit like T.I.
For
was doing.
sure.
Like T.I.
I love
Like
that.
T.I., man.
Roll
Like
bounce.
Johnny, I'm right there. I'm like, I wish I could like spin
Yeah.
and get crazy.
I want to
They
snatch
look so
chains off of
pretty.
girls. I wish I learned how to roller skate.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Everybody go.
I'm gonna go with rollerblades because they're always around me.
Yeah, I feel like that feels JP to me, rollerblades.
Yeah, because I'm always rollerblading. I'm always skating with them rollerbladers, and they're always like,
Yeah.
man,
I don't know.
Do you guys street fight? Do you guys like fight it
What?
out?
Drink.
Blades
Boom,
versus
no.
boards.
Blades of steel.
See, when I was younger, I hung out with a bunch of skaters, and they always made fun of the rollerbladers. So it was
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like,
Oh,
yeah,
Because my
the-
brother
the
would
lamos,
roller, yeah.
yeah,
My
they-
brother
they always got
skateboarded
made
and
fun
I
of.
rollerbladed. Me and Mars, we used to share like skates because we were poor, and and so, but yeah, but my brother would like skateboard. He just knew he was cooler than us. Like, get out of here.
I tried skateboarding once.
It's at X Games now. Like, it went to X Games.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's extreme.
It's legit.
I started skateboarding and fell on my ass. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
hurt. I got hurt. So
I know
never
you
again.
roller skate. I could not imagine you on a board.
I
I
can't.
couldn't. Your equilibrium.
Not at all.
No, it's no shade to her because
Shots fired.
I know she could skate. But a skateboard is like a coordination
A whole
level that is
different
not with her.
With
And
the-
like diners that still like do service at the car with the them roller skating
Yeah.
cube too.
Yeah.
Just the retroness. I just have to go
Yeah.
with the roller skates.
Yeah,
It's
it's cute.
classic, right? Yeah.
It is
If
definitely.
I don't have to get on, I'm
Timeless.
taking roller skates.
Timeless.
Timeless.
Yeah, they got a
I
couple of
actually-
places here in OK where they.
And I'm not into those Barbie colors either on that picture.
You
so-
joke it out. Because I was about to say how much I love the Barbie ones. But they sold out of my size almost as soon as they dropped.
Well, look, you don't like the Jizz Punisher, so and I do. So
I
there
didn't.
you go.
That Jizz Punisher logo is awful.
Oh my god.
If
Wait,
you guys,
what Punisher logo?
So yesterday,
Jizz
the guy,
Punisher.
how did we get here? They did
The
a show
Junisher?
on the Greg Rucka
Rucka.
run of
Yeah.
Punisher, which I actually did read, and I was going to do the show, but stuff came
No,
up.
well, we're splitting it into two, so you can make it for part 2.
Oh, so is it
There
like
you
the
go.
second half of the volumes, or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Issue 8 and the Warzone
Good to know.
mini.
I just my two biggest things with it that I loved it overall, but the two things I did not like was the Punisher logo looked like somebody jizzed on a wall, and and they showed him in this cut off t-shirt, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be scared of you murdering me, and you're wearing a cut off muscle tank. Get out of here.
Like cut off like crop or like
Yeah,
cut off
crop
the
top.
Well, I mean,
Both. No, I'm just kidding. It was the arms. The arms are cut off.
Oh,
Al,
okay.
seriously though, if
Mhm.
some dude walked up to you with jizz all over his chest, cut off sleeves, you wouldn't be afraid of that? I'd
I
be
would-
terrified.
I would
Yeah.
just know it's a deviant, and I would be like, I'm calling 911.
By the way, that comic just came out.
Which one just came out? Because
The
literally,
Deviant.
Mm.
That's right.
No,
It
it
did.
did. It did.
But the rollerblades, they make me think of banana strawberry candy.
Mm.
They do look like
yeah.
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Very
That's
cute.
One Starburst.
very observant. You are there.
Stop.
Philip,
Okay, so
Get out of your basement, Phil.
Roller skates for me.
Nice. Good
I got
choice.
very-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeping it retro.
And they're very uncomfortable, but I thought they were
Oh,
cute.
They are.
You gotta break them in.
Are they really?
Yeah,
They
to break
are.
them in.
I don't recommend them.
Hey,
Mm-mm.
But
Skates with
Oh,
heels like
that's
that,
true.
yeah, that looks horrible. Like Ron DeSantis skating? No, thank you.
That's true. You posted some pics on Instagram a little while back. You went to a
Yeah.
roller rink. Yeah, I remember
Well,
that
she
now.
bought them for the pictures.
Oh.
I usually go, believe it or not, I
Mhm.
used to go on Wednesdays with my she was my clinical teacher from college, and we ended up becoming cool. Like I had to go intern in her classroom, and then I found out she went skating every Wednesday. And so at the time she was like in her late 40s. And
Girl,
just
she
What a
swears
badass.
she's like 16.
yes.
No, I'm talking about you. You talking about the age gap. You talking about the age gap. Like I thought you were gonna say she's in her 80s.
At the time, I was like
85.
in my 20s, early 20s, and she was like in her late 40s.
She is not that old right now.
She's 60 now.
Okay, and you're 35.
So that's about
Really?
the same age as she's saying.
About right.
Yeah.
Mathing.
Just
Yeah.
kidding. She's 33.
Elle?
Her birthday episode is on the 29th. We're talking Twilight.
Yep.
I'm 34. Get that right. All right, anyways, let's move on. Ooh.
Oh, dang.
This
None.
isn't even a question. It's the Lakers all day, baby.
No, they had too many players that annoyed me. I'm going with the Spurs.
Which team sucks the most?
Oh man.
That's rude.
Why would you put the Lakers? Just curious.
Why not?
Okay.
Where?
Spurs
Why
all
would
the
you
way.
put the Atlanta Falcons?
Yeah.
What's
Where
the Hawks?
I mean, the
Where are the
Hawks,
Hawks? The Hawkins. Where are the Hawks?
The Hawkins.
Tim Duncan, man, he was a classy dude, so I'm going Spurs.
Yeah.
The big fundamental.
Off the backboard, man. That backboard shot, classic.
He was boring to watch, but the dude came to play every night.
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't a sports podcast.
Yeah.
This is for the aesthetics.
All you get are the prima donna, stuck up, freaking Shaqs, Kobe's,
Love
LeBrons,
'em.
all full of
Love 'em.
themselves. If they
Love
could
'em.
shove their own heads up their own asses, they would, because they just love to smell their own shit, right?
Oh,
So fuck the
goodness.
Lakers. Fuck the Lakers.
All right.
My man Joe.
Jack, man.
My man Joe fired up.
Dang, all right.
And Phil with the assist.
Oh my
Oh yeah.
I know
Oh.
sports words.
Witness
So for me,
Mhm.
it's Colin.
Count.
Thanks, Cookie.
Cookie
Being
with the
in-
rebound.
Right.
The layup.
So the Pistons had a really awesome stretch in the early 2000s.
Did you see
and,
Pistons on the screen, or do you see Spurs and Lakers?
Yeah,
I'm building up to my my
Oh,
choice here.
okay,
L.
go ahead.
In 85.
Right, back in
1984.
back in 1983 at the old Silverdome. No, but
Before I
so
was born.
back when I actually still paid attention and rocked with some NBA, the Spurs and the Lakers were always the teams that the Pistons would either meet in the finals or that just like they had their number, like they back and forth. Lakers, like Joe kind of pointed out. I mean, obviously it's LA, it's flashy, it's the red carpet. Where the Spurs were just more like, how can you like this team was just like they came to work. There was never a dramatic scenario going on, so it was like a love-hate for both teams. Kobe, RIP, one of the best of all time to do it.
Mhm.
But I kind of think, man, I can't believe as a Piston, I'm gonna have to say I choose the Spurs.
Oof.
Good choice.
That's like,
okay.
I'm glad that no one in the basement here is awake or alive to hear this. But yeah,
Glad
saying
you
the
put
Spurs,
those
that's just like,
in there.
wow.
Mhm.
That's because like LA is kind of like how the Cowboys are of football, like or like America's team perceived kind of.
But
But
not just that, but Lakers players, the stars, often put themselves above the team, whereas the
What
Spurs,
about the
Tim
Bulls?
Because it's
Duncan,
Hollywood, baby.
Tim
And listen,
Spurs are
Duncan never put
team
himself
basketball.
above the team. Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't
Team
see
basketball.
I don't see a Spurian as Shazam. No, I don't see that. I don't see a Spurian as the Black Mamba. No, but I will say that I only say the Lakers because I born and raised in California. So it's like either
For sure.
there is no such thing as a Clippers fan when I was growing up.
No.
If they did say they are, if somebody today was like, I was a Clippers fan when I was growing up, they're bullshitting. You're
That's a lie.
lying. You're lying. And so the Lakers merchandise was the most easily accessible when I was a kid.
For sure.
So I'm gonna rock with the Lakers just because that's.
I can't diss Magic though. He seemed like a genuinely nice guy.
Yeah.
Well, until okay.
Yeah.
He loved the ladies, so I my dog.
Well, that's
Okay,
not-
okay, to an extent. Okay, you know.
He loved too many ladies.
He definitely loved too many ladies.
Yay,
Spurs.
Spurs for me. I was saying earlier, I painted my house, not realizing that I painted it the classic
What?
Spurs colors.
Oh no, that's pretty.
Oh, wow.
That's gangster.
So my house is actually.
She said not knowing. She went and Googled.
I did it. I didn't realize it. I was like, you know what? I like these colors.
I need Spurs teal.
Oh, okay.
She's got an authentic Tim Duncan jersey hanging in the house.
Yeah, did you get
She
them
has
in
she has a tramp stamp that says "I am Tim Duncan," but it's spelt Duncan like DUNK.
Oh, wait.
Tim,
Like America runs.
Treasure and Tim be Duncan here.
Tim Dunks here. Now you're going off camera. Come back.
Tim B. Duncan with an arrow pointing down.
Yeah.
Be Duncan that dick.
Now I have to get my props. So
Oh, okay.
I got my.
Is that cereal?
Tony.
never mind,
I'm
my
not
bad.
gonna-
Oh, I thought that was Whedon's.
Tony Parker.
Nice.
Why is arm so long? I don't like that.
I do like him.
Put your hands on the side so it like.
It's a collectible.
Just go ahead and unblur your background.
Yeah, and we know it's clean. Don't worry about it. Just blur
Just
it.
checking to see if the rose is unplugged.
Where is it?
There it is.
Not the hanger, not the broken hanger.
Alright, so we got the Last of Us in the back and over there with the
I'm gonna go beat your ass if she pops on.
But anyways, all right, bye.
That's cool though. I appreciate a good action figure. That's cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
My so I still have family there, and my uncle will send me like a box. Well, he used to. He'll send me a box. of, like,
14 years ago.
I don't know where that man is now. All right, I really don't. Here we go. Next.
You got Uncle Phil now though, so it doesn't work. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right.
She calls me Boo.
Oh no.
What?
Don't make it come to the screen. I'm a rock with Land Before Time just because it makes me sad.
Oh,
Little
it's
They both
so
make me
dramatic.
sad.
Jurassic
Yeah.
Park makes you cry though.
Yes, it does. Whenever the big, the dinosaurs come up, I cry.
They're so-
I do.
did.
I
'Cause
cried
I'm like,
too.
oh my
Tears of
god.
happiness.
The science of it all is
The
so
science
beautiful.
is so beautiful.
Yeah.
But The Land Before Time was really, really, really sad though too.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
No.
Oh.
Oof, that's a hard one. That's a toughie.
That is a tough one.
Yeah, and long necks don't talk to three horns, yo.
Straight up. I feel like the answer is a no doubter when we hit the next slide.
What?
No, this is actually tricky, you guys, because she is a fan of both. And actually, when she spends the night, she likes to listen to Jurassic Park ambient sounds together to fall asleep
Oh, like,
together.
or something like
That's Jurassic Park.
You know, whenever
Yeah, it's like the pitter patter. It's like a doo doo doo.
Oh, no, fuck that.
No,
I would assume that Jurassic Park's like the score to the soundtrack is John Williams.
It is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would assume it is. So that's like
look at him.
the music is
knowing.
gangster.
Yeah.
Go, Phil.
But I mean, nostalgia and just hitting the feels. I gotta pick Land Before Time, but no disrespect to Jurassic Park because
no
that was like,
Land
you
Before
know,
Time had a good score also.
back in like what was that, 93 or 94 when that came out?
Don Bluth animation. Yeah, no, it wasn't that late, man. Like I went and saw that when I was born in
Land
81.
Before Time was like 80s, late 80s.
Yeah, like 1988, 87, something like that. Because I went and saw it, and I remember going and seeing it in the theater.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to flip a coin on that one.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
I'm with you there.
This is
Depends how I'm
toughy.
feeling in the moment.
It's a toughy.
A bedtime movie though, for real. I would just watch it to go to bed.
On the real, do they actually have like nature tapes with dinosaur noises? Like...
No. If you go to go to YouTube and search ambient worlds Jurassic Park, and it's like a scene, so you'll hear like the nature sounds and then the score like very lightly over it. And it loops for like 6 hours, 8 hours.
Yeah. I do that.
That's awesome.
That sounds lovely.
They have the Shire in the winter and the spring. They have Hogwarts.
Yeah.
They have holiday Hogwarts. They have like any like nerd shit.
Studio Ghibli. I have it whenever I go to my work. It's always
ambient worlds on YouTube. They have a whole bunch. Ambient
I'm
worlds.
writing this down.
Me too.
My husband put me onto it because he was listening to it while he does his like 3D shit, and I was like, "What are you watching?" And then I was like, "Oh my god, Holidays at Hogwarts!" Like 3 years ago is when I first found it, and I was like, "You know what?" And I listen to it most nights now.
So when I spent
that's cool though.
House,
that is cool.
She left me in the den like a whore that I am, and she was like, "Go to sleep, baby."
She texted me and she said, "You're not sleeping with me tonight."
I was like,
"Damn, on my way."
I'm cleaning.
Dr. Hook.
She put that on for me, and I was nice and cozy. And
I gave her a little background noise so she wouldn't be alone.
I'm afraid of the dark.
Aww.
Okay, are y'all ready?
Yep.
Hold your butts.
Clenching my cheeks.
It's a third dinosaur movie.
Yeah.
Because it's both.
Oh, look at that picture. So cute.
Okay, but can we get it dressed? That's what we're here for. It's a dinosaur. It's dinosaur fabric.
Yeah, look at that. That's awesome.
I love that.
Yeah.
Toddlers everywhere are saying, "Name 5 dinosaurs."
Yeah, pretty much.
I had a cute dinosaur, like, I don't know. I was just really obsessed. I had dinosaur curtains at the same fabric, everything. So dinosaurs are my thing. All right, thanks for playing. Bye.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yay.
And let's just move straight into Tara.
Okie doke. Well,
Tara, can you control it or?
I don't know. We'll find out very shortly.
I'll come in there if I have to.
Well, I want to. Tara's a sleepy girly today, so I don't know if you're gonna make it through. So let's just.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make the whole night because it's been a day. But yeah. So let's. Okay, so I changed the assignment slightly because it's like a Rorschach test, I guess. And mine was just things I thought were interesting to debate between, not so much like what was really me. And I know my friends, if they're still here, are going to make fun of the fact that I don't have any graphics. It's just my chalkboard situation, but it was finding the questions that kept me the long way. And that's so much of a preamble. Sorry. Okay. Student or teacher, and before you blurt out an answer, in bed.
What?
Would you rather be the student or the teacher in bed?
Like
the problem is I don't like listening.
You mean like?
What do you mean?
Would you rather follow directions or give directions?
I'm definitely a student. I'm a sweet baby angel.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I just want to learn.
You just want to learn more. Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the situation, man.
That's I'm with you. It really does depend.
No. If you got to give directions, right? Like, don't stop, keep going. Like,
right.
It depends. It depends on the partners. Some partners, need it. Some people it's easy. Others they come with an instruction manual. So
Melanin and Manga living out their manga, their hentai dreams.
Yeah, I knew she was gonna say something like that.
Okay,
Senpai,
you said senpai. Yeah, I was about to say
Senpai, yeah. He's a
Yes,
senpai.
senpai.
Some people you just blow in their ear and the job's done. Others you got to put the work in. You know.
You just do things that just made me like, ooh.
Others you got to put that time in. You got to, it's like going to work.
That's right.
Get the hard hat, put it on, because it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day.
Now, I need you to take your phone now.
Okay.
Alrighty then. And I didn't tell you which one was my favorite because you can just wonder.
Where am I
Forever.
checking?
Most of my answers are situational, like Joe just said.
I'd picture Tara as
Uh-oh.
the student, because you're a teacher in your everyday life, but I think
Mhm.
you'd like to not take a break and just
I
like,
feel like you're
you know,
submissive.
yeah.
Look at Joe
wish
going
that
all
was-
Freud, man. Damn, look at him.
I know, right?
Tell me about
Like-
your parents. Let's get you on the couch. Yeah.
I'm a student.
Wait, there's one in the other room. I'll go get her. But yeah,
I'm a
I'm
student.
not touching that.
I still fall into lessons, you know.
JP, I can see that.
Yeah,
I
like
can see that.
I'm a person. I'm a hands-on person, so that's why I was like, I love to be taught. I teach her, man. Like,
I'm a tactile learner.
Now that's
Sound like-
and I
That's
wanted,
exactly how he probably
Yeah.
says it too.
Yeah,
and
I
I
was gonna
wanted
ask
to
about
be,
that.
and I wanted to be a
Mhm.
teacher too. I was already interning to be a teacher. It was just too much work. So
You
that's why I was like,
definitely give like
Yeah.
notice me senpai vibes. for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, that's true.
That's one. One's at the bar. One's at the bar. He's like, I just want to be taught.
Why do you make him sound like Sling Blade?
After reading Lovesick, maybe you're right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's how you want to base your love life off.
No,
No, actually, no.
not a
no,
role model.
No,
Maybe Red
you're
Room.
Yeah, maybe. Philip,
right. But
is
no,
Phil
not
still
like
down
that.
there, or is he somewhere teaching right now?
Philip?
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
Ah,
he
there
does
you go,
have
a
a,
student right
He's
there. But saying yes, ma'am.
I feel like Philip is he likes to think he's a teacher, but he's really the student. And I think probably like the girls will be like they know how to instruct him in a way where it sounds like they don't know what they're talking about. to make him feel feels like that's what I was
Jesus.
about to do.
You know, sometimes it's like almost kind of like too scary how well you know me.
Phil doesn't want to be told he's the student, but
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, let's just say that you're not wrong. I'm here, like, hey, I'm here to learn.
Okay.
It's important, even if you're a teacher. It's important to be there to learn. I think, Phil.
I feel
So,
like teachers are forever.
Thank you, Tara.
yes,
Forever
exactly.
learners.
You are definitely right.
And we're never too old to learn. So I will
Right.
say that the student. I dig the student role.
Sounds good to me. All right. so
Students make better lovers.
did I do that?
Ayo.
oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to mute myself.
Oh, wait, what?
What about you, El?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
L is the alpha.
Me?
No,
No,
but
I said I don't like to be told what to do, but I am the person who gets told what to do. You know what I mean?
You're a mix
Yeah.
of both. Yeah.
I don't like it. Don't try me. But also, you have to, or else I'm not gonna do it.
I just rather just tell me.
I'm very stubborn in that way, where it's like, okay, I'm very much like Phil, but like the female version. Like,
See?
like don't tell me what I am, but also, okay.
But also, let me know.
Right. Right. Yeah.
That
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You need that logic.
It might be like a week in between before I do it because I don't want you to think it was your idea.
Oh, kinda cute in a
Yeah, I'll
way.
surprise you with this next time.
right.
Something like
Aw.
that. All right, let me go on to the next one.
That was fun.
Which would you rather live through, a bad haircut or a bad dye job? This is a hard one for me.
Bad dye job.
You think?
And
She said,
Has
"You think?"
anybody
Easier to
been through
fix.
even?
Easier to fix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing I was thinking about too. Because as a barber's daughter, the difference between a bad haircut and a good haircut is sometimes just 2 weeks.
What?
Mm.
I
It's
just
an
feel
old
somebody
joke.
who doesn't go outside. It doesn't matter for me.
Oh,
I'll just
yeah.
put a
I
Either
go
one.
over here.
I'll just put a hoodie on or listen a headband wig.
Oh yeah, I'm all about the wide headband.
Yeah, I do not care. Either or.
I was bald by 16, so I kind of only had one. So
Well,
I
there you
don't
go.
mind.
So we're gonna go
Okay.
with bad dye job, because imagine dyeing your scalp for no reason.
Imagine.
I didn't even picture that when I was.
You
Not
can't get a bad
obstructing.
haircut.
Yeah. I won't confuse everybody and throw in bed on this one. Let me go to the next one. If you had to choose a Christmas movie, would it be
Elf.
Elf or Die Hard?
Elf.
Die Hard.
I'm
Die
gonna-
Hard.
Yeah,
that?
a Die
I'm
Hard
Die
for
Hard
me
girl.
too.
Yeah. Die Hard.
One.
It's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Elf, I feel like is for a certain kind of person, and it makes sense who just said Elf. No, I mean that sincerely, like from a
No,
personality
that's a sweet
standpoint.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elf is like, I feel people who
Well-
are diehard Elf fans, there's like a very specific audience for that.
Oh, fuck
And
no,
me
I'm not that
personally,
hard,
I
bro.
do not watch Elf every year.
Oh,
I've seen it
only-
like
No, I don't
twice.
Yeah, I'm only
No.
watching it
I went to the
sometimes.
Because-
movies to see it. It is my yearly tradition.
Mm-mm.
Every holiday program at school, I'm playing the soundtrack. Like that's
Aw.
how I open it up.
I've
That's
honestly
really
never
sweet.
seen Die Hard. I
I've
mean,
never
No.
I've never
Well, it's
seen
because
Me
it.
neither.
I just
Well, we need to arrange that.
Yeah,
Why?
we're gonna do
I'm
a movie
okay
night.
without it.
Right now,
Oh,
Elf
I'm
Day.
okay
I'll
without
do a
it.
watch along with
Oh my
you.
god,
You
I'm
don't
okay
know yet
without
how
it.
much you need it. You don't know yet how much you need the Die Hard.
yeah, I'd seen Die Hard so many times though. That's why. So now kind of
Yeah.
Elf is newer for me than Die Hard. So it's like, oh, I haven't seen it 20 times yet. So I'll see Elf instead of Die Hard because probably seen Die Hard like 20 times. You know.
I'm
So.
always down for a yippee-ki-yay, though. I gotta say.
Is the answer going to be? Is the answer going to be neither? Christmas Vacation,
Yeah,
the Griswold
right?
family.
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
I kind of like that,
Gremlins.
Phil. I wish you had been there when I was making the slides. 'Cause that's a really good
Look.
point.
Gremlins is my Christmas movie.
Oh,
yeah,
Gremlins is good.
Gremlins. I forgot about that.
We could have a whole day taking notes like usual. Okay, the next one is fake name or fake number. Now let me give you a little context for this one.
Mhm.
Which are you more likely to give out, a fake name or a fake number?
Oh, a fake number, because a fake name, for some reason, you can't get away with it, you know, because you're trying to make up
Oh.
a fake name.
No, you got to give a fake name now with social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah.
Social
Oh.
stalkers,
Yeah.
man, you got to give a fake name. If you don't want that person to find you, fake name.
Okay, I'll
Absolutely.
do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Your
Yeah.
pictures, your arm
Social media, man, they'll find you like that.
Mhm.
If you give them your real name,
Yeah.
then they can find your phone number and everything else. Nah, fake name.
But that's
all the
why I
way.
have
No.
a fake name on my profiles, and then I just have my real name in real life.
My name's not Johnny. I mean, it really isn't. I'm
No,
not-
it really isn't.
So what
I
is
can
it?
attest to that.
So what is
Tell
No.
everybody on the internet right now. What is it?
No, you sound like that when Jurassic Park. Nah,
Yeah, that's how I was like,
I remember at some point somebody
yeah.
asked me, somebody was like, you know, Johnny's not his real name. And at the time I didn't know, right? And so I played along. I was like, yeah, totally. I knew that.
Duh.
It's actually Pony Boy.
It's funny.
Right.
He's staying
It's a
golden.
whole- Yeah, that's right.
Damn life, man.
Not us all knowing the next line. So yeah, just to make you feel better about it, fake name would be the better choice because there was a stalker I had that still gets suggested to me. Not Dean Firestone,
Oh my
really.
God, really?
You're heir to the Tire Empire. Okay, we're all going out to drink with Dean later.
That's weird
But,
because my name is Elle Michelin.
What a coincidence,
I think we
right?
might be
That's funny.
enemies.
No, I had a stalker in grad school, and Facebook is still trying to get me to friend his ass to this day.
That's crazy.
So I wish I
Oh.
could have given a fake name. Back
Well, speaking of stalkers,
then. There's a
In reverse.
segue.
There's a guy who I see.
actually, I stalk everybody. Anyway, so no, but for real,
Yeah.
I
He's-
need to start
Have
giving
you-
out fake numbers because,
Very recently.
like right now, when I tell
right now. As in Aldania, check your messages.
Oops.
I'm freaking out because
Screenshot.
so just short story time.
Also, he's watching this because I did invite him to the show.
You fucking he moved in to help. He said he's helping his dad, but like there's like a whole bunch of people that live over there, whatever. But one day I was reversing out of my driveway, checking my mail, and then this guy comes up in front of my car, and he's like waving his hands like up, and I'm like, what's happening? He's like, hey, I don't want to alarm you, but can you give my car a jump? And I'm just like,
what?
I don't know how to do that.
That's how kidnapping stories start.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like,
Yeah.
is that gonna happen to my? I couldn't be murdered like right here, right? Like in broad daylight. But I pulled my car into his driveway, whatever, and I'm being a friendly neighbor. So then he's talking, and then he figures out I'm a music teacher because I talk too damn much. And
he figures it out. Yeah, I'm a music teacher.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, I totally want music lessons. I was like, oh, for your kids? He's like, no, for me. And I was like, oh.
He said, teach
okay,
me how to
I
love.
actually don't teach time lessons anymore.
I want to learn.
Back to slide one.
Anyway, short, he got my number. And he just called me, and I didn't answer because I didn't know what number it was.
Oh.
And this is the message that I just got.
Ooh.
Oh.
How are
Wow.
you? Hope all is well. But I'm Cam, the guy across from me.
Why'd you say his real name? Now he's watching.
Doc.
Some
You
of
just
him
doxed Cam.
just
man.
reaching out. Hope I didn't disturb. Well, I can't pretend I'm not home because my lights are on.
They end up married in 3 years. They're married in 3 years, y'all. She's a stepmom in 3 years.
Hey, you live in the city. You leave your
Absolutely
lights on to
not.
keep burglars away. Just tell them that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good.
There you go. They're on a timer.
I'm terrified of life right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Leave your door
No,
unlocked.
Leah
too.
knows. At least as soon as Leah starts talking to somebody, she gives me their full name, and I tell her their deepest secrets.
Oh.
I find everything.
already had
One
everything.
time, my favorite time was she had met this guy and she was hanging out with him, and it was a little bit later at night, and I guess like she didn't have her phone next to her, and I'm texting her, please, emergency 911, get him out of your house. I found a whole I found a whole girl don't date him profile.
Oh
I
my
found a
God.
whole website dedicated to how he is an ancient dad. I found a whole website dedicated to how he
No.
scams. I swear. And I was
Get
trying to hit.
out.
I was like, Leah, please answer the fucking phone. And I'm hitting her up. I'm like 911, 911, 911. She's like, I'm calling her house phone. I'm calling her cell phone. And then it was like the next day. She's like, hey girl, what's up? I said, you know what? Fuck you.
Oh my God.
Save your life.
No.
Wait, but
No.
did you have a good time? Listen.
Was it a
Well,
nice date?
The title of her house is in his name now. So
Mhm.
Listen, sometimes you just, and whatever. So
I was so concerned because, let's be real, Leah was a late bloomer. She started dating late, so I was so concerned for her.
okay.
Well, but it's true. She had very overprotective parents, so she didn't.
God.
Men,
Telling
I feel
everything.
like I was very protective of her because men are gross, and she didn't know it as much as I knew it. So I was like, please, you're gonna be murdered. You're gonna be raped and mangled.
I honestly should be dead right now. But
She should.
Oh my
Men are
goodness.
gross, and we'll find out once we get to my this or that.
Oh my
You know what?
God.
And that's coming right up.
All right,
You're
then.
next.
Let me hurry up and go on before we lose our.
Is it
Okay.
incredible?
Yeah. Let me be
Werewolf on
specific
the
about
way.
this one. Wait.
Oh. Okay.
So this is about
Wait.
wait. This is about which one you would want to be, not which
Werewolf.
one you would want to encounter.
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
Oh.
I would
Vampire.
Werewolf.
I don't
I'm
know.
on the vampire side too.
I watch the underworld
Oh,
movies, and like the
exactly.
werewolves are just a bunch of hairy guys like fighting in like tight pants, but like the vampires, like they got all the girls
Stylish.
and everything. So
Yeah.
like as much, it's just like werewolves are like badass and manly. Like I'm gonna go vampire, dog. Like
I just feel like if I was a
Oh.
were-lady, I could pull wereman. So I'd rather be with a wereman than a vamp
Yeah.
man.
It's
Van-
guys,
Van-
Only
there's
they
not
seem
enough
to
werewolf.
be a limited
era.
commodity. You know what I mean? Like werewolf.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna go with werewolf because I'm watching The Strand at the moment,
Okay.
Oh.
and when you become a vampire in that, your junk falls off. So
Oh,
I'm going werewolf.
yeah.
You want to
It's-
keep your junk and just be
Really
hairy.
good
Gotcha.
point.
Is
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the screen the one with Guillermo del Toro? The one that
Yeah.
he... Oh, that was a good one. Yeah.
Mhm.
And you won't get slapped for sticking your nose where wherever you
Uh-oh.
want. So
There you go.
Speaking of rim jobs, you can't.
Yes,
you can't do it-
yeah, I
you said
mean
you can't do it as a vampire. You might bite the taint.
Ah.
That's where the real life juice is. So, like,
Oh, God.
if you want the
No,
pure
yeah.
form.
That is true.
Maybe it's true.
It's true. Whenever they shoot you in the butt, you're just all the mean.
Is it just me, or is it like all these keep going back to student or teacher in the end?
They do though.
It all goes
They
back to the
do.
butt.
Okay, which
Or
game would you
dare.
rather be forced to play? Truth or Dare or Never Have I Ever?
Never have I ever, for
Never
sure.
have I ever.
I'm not trying to
Yeah,
do
it's
nothing.
fine.
I'm not trying to tell the
So
truth.
dare.
Yeah, never have.
Right.
Is it too much work to do Truth or Dare?
But
Truth or Dare is classic.
Yeah, I like
Ne-
Truth or Dare.
never have I ever gets more interesting as people get more drunk because then
Yeah,
they don't give
yeah.
a shit anymore and then they
Yeah, they're
start
like-
really telling the truth.
Mhm.
So you got to start playing. Never have I ever once everyone starts to get a little tipsy because then that's
feel
when
like-
it's really fun.
So never have I
Yeah.
ever. You drink when you have or haven't.
When you have.
When you have, you take a drink. Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
50-50 for me because I feel like there's a lot of stuff in life I haven't done, but I still would rather get faded and play that. I think it's more fun in a party setting. Because
Mhm.
Truth or Dare, I feel like somebody always has a
Spotlight.
secret motive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's always an ulterior motive to that game.
It's like an
Mhm.
excavation
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. Somebody's trying to get something done, whether it's a dare or a truth. That's a good
I
point.
dare you to go suck that doorknob.
Yeah.
You know, some
Or tell the
stupid
truth.
shit like
Who do you
that,
hate
or
the most? Who's
Right.
your
Yeah.
real best friend? And it's like, I don't know.
Oh, man.
One time I only ever went to one party when I was in middle school and high school, like well, that's a lie. But in middle school, I only ever went to one like teen party, and it was in California when I still lived in California, and it was my god sister's party. And when I tell you the whitest people you've ever met in life, and I don't even mean that as a diss, I just mean think of the most Caucasian all-American family. And so, listen, I promise you, we did the fucking what's the dance from?
The Brady Bunch?
No. The movie with
Time
That was
warp.
the whitest thing I could think of.
the musical. It's
The
it's
Time
with
Warp. You're
Frank-
talking
about-
Yes, the
Yeah.
Time Warp. We did the
Oh.
fucking Time Warp at this
Of course
party.
you
That's
guys did the Time
that's
Warp.
how-
Nerds.
No.
That's how right this
Nerds.
party was. So look,
Wow.
my brother was actually the same age as the people whose party it was. I was a year younger than them, but they let me tag along because my dad was close with their parents, and so we go over there, and they're like, "Oh, let's play spin the bottle," and I'm looking at them like my fucking brother is here. That's weird as fuck.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
no.
not about to play spin the bottle, but my brother is now like engaged to one of the girls from that party, so I
Oh,
guess
wow.
that's cute.
Oh,
worked
Marcus, super gross, but also love you both separately, not for being together, but also
Super gross. Totally
super
adorable.
gross. Totes.
Yay.
Wait,
No,
your
I
brother-
love them.
the
Love them
high
both,
guy?
but yeah, it was
The guy that's always high?
Yeah, two
Oh,
stone
yeah.
to review.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. No wonder. I'm going to tell him about the story. He's like, hey, man, I know about your story.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's known her since we were in like the 4th grade, and I used to hate her. But it was
Aw,
we at the
okay,
party we did
cute.
the time warp, and that's when I knew. I said, you know what, this isn't the life for me. This is not the life for
I'm
me.
out.
Who the fuck does it sound?
And Johnny, I'm mad you even guessed that. That's disgusting.
Well,
and
no,
I feel-
because you did it at the party, and like you're like, it's from the musical, and I'm like, oh, dude, she
Time
Gotta be
warp.
the time warp.
Yeah, the Rocky
Yeah,
Horror.
the opera.
I had to think of yes, because
Because
like black people do the cha-cha slide, but
Yep.
the white people do
See, that's what I was thinking. The cha cha.
no,
Yeah.
no,
The
it
time
wasn't
warp.
that kind of party.
Well, like
Let's
at first you were like,
do the time warp.
I know. I hear it in my head now.
you were like, let's. And we did the dance, and it could have been anything. The Macarena, like there was a lot of dances
Yeah,
back in
that's
the day. But then you're like, it's from the musical, and I'm like, oh, she did the
Oh.
time. warp.
I like that they
Hell.
did like the grease
I was gonna
dance
guess
or whatever.
Grease. Yeah, I was gonna guess Grease.
I
Yeah.
loved
I'm
Grease
like,
when I was a
oh.
kid too,
I
so
did
I
too.
would
I
have
could've-
much rather have done that than.
Hell yeah.
I could recite it at some point in my youth. Okay, the last question is a nerd question. Would you rather have gone to Hogwarts or Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters?
Hogwarts,
baby.
trying to live.
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
I'm trying to live.
Xavier's dirty dozen. I'm not doing that. I'm going Hogwarts all the way.
That school always blows up.
I'm not even Hogwarts.
I'm trying to survive.
Xavier's all day, every
Yeah,
day.
yeah, all day, every day
Exa-
as well. Xavier's school for.
What? I'm trying to go to Hogsmeade.
man.
I'm trying to eat good. I ain't never heard of a meal at Xavier's.
Dude, have you seen the girls in the
Yeah.
X-Men? Have you seen the girls in the X-Men? Come
Well,
on.
I'm also a straight woman, so it
believe
doesn't
in-
matter. I'm just trying to eat good and go shopping. I'm going to Hogwarts.
Have you seen the
Hogwarts has
dudes in the
Why
X-Men?
watch it?
Have you seen the dudes in the X-Men? Come on. Man.
Ew,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'll meet
Hogwarts,
me a
okay.
muggle when I go to when I go to
Hogwarts,
London.
they're all a bunch of little kids, man. They're
London,
great
huh?
too.
I'm a little kid if I'm going to the school though.
Right. At the
Yeah.
time, you're a little
Right.
kid. But
Yeah.
well,
Or
Thanks.
for a professor.
Xavier.
Philly was asking about you. He said, "Where's my boo?" And I said, "She's working."
There's Mars.
Mars is not mine.
Mars.
And I'd try to get Mystique as my girlfriend.
Oh,
Oh.
Are you guys all adults at this point, or are you
No.
a student there?
No,
Doesn't matter.
Well, according to
You
Joe's
said she could
rules,
just
you'd have
turn
to be
into
an
a student.
adult.
Yeah, she can be whatever, you know.
She could be a student.
Yeah, the student or teacher. Hogwarts.
She can be both in the same session.
Yeah, I think you got a point there at either place.
Oh my.
But and thanks for playing, you guys. This is my last slide.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun.
Was that you, Phil, that did the oh my? You almost said
Oh,
it just
no.
like George Takei, man.
Tara, can you remove that, or
I
Oh
don't
my.
know.
because
Yes,
if I
can.
click it, it says remove Tara. And
Oh
I'm like,
no, that's not a good
not-
option.
No.
Oh no.
We're about to set up.
Oh no.
We're about to set up Joe's.
Oh Jesus, here we go.
A little
we go.
bit of this, a little
Oh,
bit
did it
of
already share it?
Strapping
Oh,
it.
Ah,
Hey, I'll go with Canada. I'll go with
There you go.
It is. It's like
Yeah.
fancy.
it is fancy.
Joe
them
spent so much
Twinkies.
time on this, guys, so I really
Aw.
need you guys to
Okay.
respect the artistry.
All right, I respect.
Canada all the way, all
I'm
the time for me.
respecting.
Look at the great north.
Yeah, so this is
Quite a
this
production.
Or, this or
It
that
is.
Joey's pocket edition. Now Joey had like 28,000 things, but I did narrow it down to just a few.
Yeah, I told you to
We
cherry pick
appreciate
from
you.
the list. Yeah.
Speaking of cherries, he did tell me to
Oh God.
did tell me to
Cherry
pop
Poppin' Joe.
Oh my God.
Actually, that's one thing that I can say that I've never done.
Oh.
Yeah.
He did-
I don't believe you.
Wait,
I don't
one
believe you
question.
either.
Sorry.
Joe, go ahead. You can narrate.
Big Mac or Whopper? This is just to know who are allies and enemies here. 'Cause there's- Yeah, 'cause there's only
Yeah.
there's only
Whopper.
one real answer. Anyone that likes a Big
Whopper.
Mac,
It has to be hot.
you're an alien
Yeah.
or you're not of this world.
You've had a Big
Especially
Mac like a long time ago. I
The
remember you
the
saying
Angry
that.
Whopper, man. Especially the Angry Whopper. That's
Ooh,
my
I
favorite
haven't had
fast
the
food
Angry
burger.
Can I tell you guys something, a secret, something really chunky about me? I like to get the Bacon King and then I make it into a Whopper. I get the and then it's like it's literally 3 meals because the Bacon King is so
Oh,
thick
God.
that it turning it into a Whopper makes it like 3 separate snacks.
That's a hack.
But-
Hell yeah.
Good looking.
Anyone that argues Big Mac is better, like I don't understand. The Whopper has
Jail.
lettuce,
Jail.
Bread,
tomato,
that's it.
onions. Big
And
Mac
that char taste.
bun.
The char.
The char is
bun.
Char.
3 inches of shredded lettuce, another bun, a fucking piece of cardboard that's pretending to be a piece of meat. That fucking Holland, whatever that sauce is, Thousand Island dressing, and another
Thousand
piece.
Island,
You're basically 90% of this fucking thing is lettuce and bun.
Mhm.
You're paying $10. Well, it's probably less
Facts.
than that in the States for lettuce and bun with Thousand Island dressing. It's
Marcy knows
disgusting.
how much I like rotisserie chickens. Mind your business. Mind your
damn.
business.
Yeah, I would
She said
take
it
a
was gross. I'll take down a rotisserie
Oh,
chicken.
yeah.
Oh,
Darn.
Oh my God, I love
Rotisserie
rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie chicken
Love it.
is good.
I know
I
how to
gotta
cater our
say-
first party.
To
for
the
sure.
point where like my husband had like the Ronco, the Showtime rotisserie grill, and we used to rotisserie
Oh, man.
I
everything.
didn't know.
Hell yeah.
I swear, we had to leave
I am
it.
so jealous.
We had to
Oh.
leave it when we moved to Washington. But when I tell you, that's absolutely going to be his Christmas gift because I found out they started making them again.
Ooh.
Oh god.
JP just me.
Aw,
I'm sorry.
I love that picture of Ronald McDonald y'all used, man. He looks like he's telling the kid his dog died or something. He's like,
He really does.
that's some bad news for you, you know?
Yeah.
It's because
No
he knows
doubt.
he wasn't going to win. He knew he was not about to win this one.
That must be it.
Let's go home.
Oh,
And look at the
some.
Burger
What's
King, just like,
Ooh,
what up?
lake
What?
or mountain?
Neither.
Mountain.
No, if you went on vacation somewhere, you wouldn't want to. Like, I go with the mountain. I like the
Mountain
view.
all the way. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
prefer mountains
Oh
to
yeah,
lakes
view
for
would be
sure.
nice.
Yeah.
I need
I
big
love
red
the
water.
mountains.
No, I don't believe in brain eating amoebas.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
gonna
don't go
go.
in the lake.
Oh, in the lake.
I don't
I
like
don't
the
go
smell
in.
of lake water. It smells like tragedy.
So over
What?
during the summer, I
Lake
went to
Lanier.
the cabins in the mountains, and they had like a lake, whatever, behind their house.
A little pond.
Mhm.
A little, I don't know, lake, river, whatever. I don't know. Dirty water. Nasty. Everybody was in that water but me.
She texted me. She said, "Girl, I'm in this bed reading."
I was reading. They all went outside. I stayed in the cabin and read. And the next day, I was like, "Well, I guess I got to go be social." So they got their little rafts, and when I went to the water to take them some drinks, and I saw little fish.
Ooh,
swimming.
not you being the
Ooh.
maid.
I know. I should was in the house.
Now that you think about it, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking. Just a service.
I just love the mountains. When I was a kid in California too, like I would go to my friends, my wealthy white friends. They had like cabins at Big Bear. I used to love going
Nice.
up there. I would rather go there than. But I also grew up by the beach, so if I had to pick beach, lake, or mountain, I would go beach. But I do
Beach.
love the mountains. Yeah.
The one thing I'm gonna say, man, which is dope about mountains, because I kind of grew up around them. They have lakes in the mountains. So if you go there,
Often, but not all the time. Not all the time. Like when I say lake, I mean like a big lake, not like.
He's talking
Not like
Lake
a
Lanier or Mount Hood.
No, like the Great Lakes.
So which one are you trying to
the
die at? Which one do you want your body to be found at? The top of a mountain or the bottom of a lake?
Oh, that's
Definitely
a good
mountain.
one.
I feel
Well,
like to be
that's the
found in a lake is
question.
depressing. It's
I
like
don't want to be a
because
floater.
I would
Yeah.
rather die in an ocean than a lake because it's more intimidating.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'd rather
No,
die
you
in the
know, like
mountains
if I,
because you'd.
if,
Go ahead, Cookie.
And don't you guys
oh,
worry
no,
about?
I'm just thinking
I'm
like
sorry.
if my body's gonna be somewhere, I want it to be like, you know, on a mountain. So like a mountain lion can have a nice meal or something.
There you go.
No, I want to make somebody uncomfortable when they find me. Like, oh god, floating.
Be in one of those
Floated with eyes open,
My eyes
bloated,
are
like,
floating.
fucking.
I want to scare a couple people.
No, that's horrible.
I want to be somebody's trauma for the rest of
Oh,
Oh my god.
That's how I romanticize my life.
That is the best soundbite right there. I would have.
I want to be somebody's trauma.
Yeah, I like that one. I need that on a
T-shirt
t-shirt.
right there. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a t-shirt.
Can you crochet that, Leah?
I can't actually.
Okay.
Camping.
Hotel, put me in a hotel.
Hotel. all day.
Camping, baby.
I ain't doing no
All
bugs.
day,
I
every
went
day.
glamping once. I went to a yurt. We went yurting.
But that's
And
amazing.
it's
Mhm.
like,
What's a
What in the
yurt?
white is that?
I know, right? It's like, okay, I'll show y'all. Hold on, I can't explain it.
It's
fully.
a special kind of tent.
Now,
Is
it's an
it
interesting
like-
background you picked here, Joe.
Oh, it's a kind of tent.
Camping?
Who was that?
That's a crime scene, yo.
Crime scene.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like I picked this because you could die in either one.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, horror movie.
I just figure it depends on the hotel because,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
true.
do they really clean that place really well? At least camping, it's your own gear. You know it's clean.
This is
You know,
That's kind of like
That's
Yeah,
glamping.
but then you got like bugs and animals and
This is a yurt.
Oh,
axe
Yeah.
murderers.
well,
Those
you
are
have
the
a-
Well-
like the emperor used to sleep in and shit. Like when they
Yeah, like from what's the name of that show we watched, Leah? Yeah, yes, no, Man, with Penn Badgley. What's it called?
you.
Oh,
You.
you.
It was a while.
Oh,
Remember
wait,
with
what?
the season with Love's Family, they went to that place and they
Yes.
had the yurts.
Yes.
And shit. Yeah.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah.
and also when you go camping, you know, you don't get drawn to like, you know, you get lazy and look, this movie's playing on the TV, and you just kind of,
Mhm.
you know,
I
Camping-
camping out.
you know,
I'm
you
out.
you
You have
tend
to
to
be
do more
present.
stuff. I find,
Yeah.
yeah.
When I was a
And-
kid, I loved camping. I
Yeah,
believe it or
as a kid
not,
as well.
I was in Girl Scouts. I went camping all the time at parks, at random spots, at the beach. We went camping a couple times.
Mhm.
So I grew up like I really enjoyed it, but as an adult now, give me a hotel
Yeah.
with
Life.
air condition,
Yeah.
room
Yeah.
service, and listen,
Yeah.
my family can go explore. I just
Mhm.
want to rot. I want to bed rot, and that's my
Yes.
vacation.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's
Like, why do I have to
vacation.
do things on my
Yeah.
vacation?
I know.
don't
Now I
want to.
know.
And I
Yeah.
absolutely from like so we went on like a big family vacation in 2019 before the pandemic, and from that I learned the next time we go, I'm not doing shit. I'm staying in the hotel that I'm paying hundreds of dollars for,
That's right.
and I'm eating until I get sick and drinking.
Yeah.
You guys can go visit family and hang out. I'm not with it. Like leave me alone. I'm free right now.
Mhm.
That sounds lovely.
Air conditioner on 20.
Mhm.
Okay, so when are we going on vacation together, the three of us?
Listen.
Yes.
And none of us talk to each other.
That's right. Separate
I
rooms.
We'll just have separate beds. Just sit
Yeah.
there.
Look, we each have our own
Next to each
bathtub because I
other.
need a jet tub in the room,
Yes.
a TV with the
Oh,
tub.
yes.
Don't
Yes,
I
talk
yes,
to
promise
yes.
you, my favorite part about visiting Elle was like the early parts of the mornings, like where we were both up, but just not saying anything to each other.
See, and
Like, I would wake up
And-
and just hear her TikToks, and I would start scrolling, and that was
I remember one morning she was like, I'm on vacation too because she's on vacation at my house. And so I just one morning I rolled over and just started drinking. What was it? The the Crown, the Crown. I like rolled over and I was like, well, I guess it's cracking time.
Ow! I swear to God, it was like 6 a.m. I was like,
She was like, what are you doing? I said, we're on vacation, baby.
Yes. Or fallen soldiers, like, hey, fallen soldier, you gotta drink it.
Can't be drunk all day if you don't start in the morning.
There you go.
Right.
Exactly, baby, exactly. Short of ball.
Ooh.
Short all the way because I'm already short.
Juan, how tall are you?
5'4", 5'5" on a good day.
Really? You give 5'8" vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
No way. No,
Yeah, you do.
right. I'm short. I'm shorter than you. Right, Cookie?
Oh yeah.
See?
Really, you give off weirdly tall vibes.
Oh,
That's
thank
interesting.
you. I guess it's my
Your confidence.
No,
Yeah.
trust me. No, it's not that.
Your ego.
No. Oh no.
No, I'm
It's
just
the
kidding.
skateboard.
Oh,
You
no.
just look like a tall.
Oh, thank you. But no, I'm not.
are we talking about short hair or
Ask
Oh.
Joe. This is Joe's.
No,
This is Joe's.
height and or like for the girls it'd be like height or a bald dude.
Would I rather? Is this? Would
Oh,
I
in a
rather be
partner?
short or bald?
No. If you had to be with someone, would you rather be with a short person or a bald person?
bald?
No shade, Johnny, because
I can go either
feel
way.
like he's taking a shot.
No,
Because
Johnny, how tall are you?
I'm 5'11", almost 6 feet
Okay,
tall.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You know what? That honestly, and Johnny, I'm gonna tell you this, and I don't mean it in a weird way. You oddly look like the white version of my black brother. My brother is
There you
also
go.
he's mixed,
Two
but
stone?
he's white passing. No, my little brother Alex, the criminal one.
okay.
But they look so much alike. The first time I saw Johnny post a picture, it freaked me out. I said, "What the fuck?"
He was in the
You're related
hospital,
to
right?
everybody.
Yes, when you posted
Yeah.
that picture,
That's what
I
I
said,
thought.
"You
I was like, oh my God,
you
Johnny."
look dead on my little brother," and I was like, "What the hell?" So you might be secretly black.
You never know.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
I feel like I would rather be with somebody bald because I feel like no shade to you, JP, but I feel like a lot of short
bald.
men be scheming.
No, it's okay.
It does depend on whether the complex is in place, the short man
Mhm.
complex.
Yeah.
But
And even then, I don't mind. Like I
Napoleon
wouldn't
thing.
mind it either way. I just happen to marry
same
like
here.
a tall, light-skinned man. But if you had asked Leah or anybody else before I met my husband, they would have been like
Mhm.
a light skin.
Por-
What?
Forrest,
Yeah.
I like him. I like him.
Surprise, surprise.
A lichen? A lichen? But I feel like either way it doesn't matter. But honestly, if we're talking about preference, I don't mind slapping a head.
Pour some out, pour
So
some out
many
for the
ways
short
to go with
kids.
that.
Like you never listened to me.
Dang, that would hurt.
Oh.
A bit scuff.
Mm.
You gotta
No,
hit
man.
it in between the hook and the neck, you know.
Oh my god.
See,
Top of the head, hardest part of the body, man. We can take it.
Take it. You gotta get, and it's a clean sound too when the head is like perfectly bald.
see, it depends on the shape of the head.
Yeah, agree. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's a good point.
if I shaved my head bald right now, I would get ridiculed. They would probably put. I honestly feel like my head is probably so shaved. And maybe it's not, but I just feel like it is. So I'm not even gonna go there.
I think you put a filter up that you were bald. Elle,
No.
you did. Yeah,
I
you did. Yeah.
I did, but that was a
Yeah,
filter, and it
oh,
made
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
perfectly round.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I'll send it to y'all later privately.
Oh, I
because
haven't seen that.
I don't
need
know
to
if
see
I'm
that.
there right now. You
You were
know.
making fun of Sergio. Yeah, I remember. Good stuff.
So is this the transition, this or that?
To what?
Transitioning to the other one, the other section?
Oh God, what?
Oh, there's one.
God.
Oh wait, I don't know if you guys saw that, but why would you put that, Joe? Why would you put this if you look really quickly right now? Why are they pointing and laughing? So anyways, floppies are trades.
Floppies is a young man's game. I go what is?
It's soundbite night, everybody.
Yeah. I kind of agree with Juan on this, man.
Juan, how old are you though? You're like 20 something, though, right?
37. God darn diggly
You're
darn.
27?
37.
Oh, 37.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my god.
Oh, you and Phil are twins.
Yeah. Except I don't live in the freaking basement. But
well, you came out of the Hispanic side, and he came
Whoa!
out
Look at Juan throwing some shade over at Phil there. What the hell, Juan?
I'm just saying I don't live in the basement. I feel bad.
His mom lets him live above ground.
I didn't say that. That was
Dean.
He's got a closet. He
episode.
sleeps in.
Have you guys seen the newest season of 90 Day Fiance? And that guy has his mom living in his walk-in closet. And she said, "This is the perfect space for me."
Right. This is my space.
Oh my god.
I agree.
Yeah.
Since I've gotten to this age now, I'm more into trades. To be honest, I don't have the space for floppies. I will
That's
get
my thing, yeah.
the rare like exclusive or something, but I'm at a trade point in my life now.
Original graphic novels or trades are preferred. Just floppies are a pain in the ass. Storage.
Not flackies.
Not flat.
Fucking,
Classics.
You know, it says flappies. Yeah.
you know, bagging and boarding and all that
Yeah.
bullshit. It's like, man, then the spec market. So you go in, if a book's specking, then someone goes in and buys all the copies, so you can't get your fucking copy.
That makes me insane. Can I just say, like, I
Yeah.
hate that shit.
Yeah. So,
However, I
Wow.
will be in the market for
Wow.
exclusive floppy covers now. Don't count me out.
floppies.
I'll still be gross and do that shit. But I also love the way trades look on a bookshelf. They're just so
Yeah.
pleasing
Yeah.
aesthetically.
I like
Mhm.
having all the covers in them too when they do
Yeah,
that.
and being able
Yeah.
to see all the books I have by name on the outside.
That's excellent.
I love that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And just to be able to pull them down and read them, you don't got to dig them out. And
Mhm.
if you're just into the reading experience like I am, man, trades
Yeah.
are perfect.
Mhm.
Or even,
Yeah, for
I
the
do a
reading.
lot. I do like lately. I've been reading mostly digital. You know,
I have
so
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
I never
for
thought it
sure.
would be me, but same.
I know.
Mhm.
Mm.
Because of the show, yeah, I've been reading them.
Mm-hmm.
Fulci, forgive me.
You mean Yoda? Yoduchi?
Our little baby Yoda.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
guys.
Oh, warning!
Warning.
Okay.
Put the kids to bed. Put the kids to
I'm
bed.
awake. I'm awake.
Bring it on.
Okay, now this is getting Joe
All
style.
right. All right. Let me-
And I would be real with you guys. I really didn't know how to approach this, so I really just put them all on one slide, so we can just
Okay.
knock them out.
Boom, boom,
Rapid
All
fire.
right. What's the first one?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I can't see them.
No.
You can't see. Joe, these are yours.
No, it's because I'm on my phone, so the screen. is
Okay.
small.
So
Put them all
that's
on
it.
one little. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Top thick chop.
Skinny or thick?
I also
I have to
reworded
go
some
with-
of your stuff so it was a little bit more YouTube friendly.
I have to go with thick. I don't like a skinny girl that doesn't have ass. You know,
For everyone.
A real
all
man.
hips. It's like fucking a skeleton, man. I don't want to be fucking no skeleton.
I'm also going with thick.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Mrs. Joe
Always.
Pocket
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
for giving him some
No.
cushion for his pushing.
You know, and then like you can grab the hips, like the hip bones. You know, it's like
yeah.
you can like it's disgusting.
That's so.
Good stuff.
Oh.
Manicured or forest
What's that?
Ooh.
down
Oh,
south.
oh. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter to me.
I like manicured, not shaven, but you know, I
Manicured.
like a little
A little landing
like
strip.
yeah, little landing strip. Exactly, perfect terminology. But not bald. I do not like bald. Completely waxed, like smooth. No, I don't go there. I need
No smooth skins apply.
yeah, no smooth. I can't do the smooth. That's not for me.
I like both ways. It doesn't matter to me.
No, I've been with a girl that like waxed, and I was like, no, I just can't do it. I just can't. I fucking
Listen,
can't. I just couldn't get it.
I
could
don't know
not
if
get
there's any
get over it.
parents listening, but I feel like there might be one of somebody's parents in here personally. But I will say that I do not like a man who shaves his junk. It's gross. It grosses me out. I feel like the hairier the man is, the more likely I will get pregnant. So
that's right. You have a thing for 80s man. That's right. You have a thing for 80s man. And
Elvis junk.
you know, it
I love a gross old man with too much hair on his body.
I was like, don't pull out.
And listen, I'm married too, so it's cool. Like I can say that. I'm an adult
you're
person.
allowed to say that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Top or bottom?
That's
What do you mean by that?
Well, that's what Joe. These are Joe's questions. Right?
Yeah, Joe gets to tell us what it means.
Yeah, please.
Well, I mean,
Joe, tell us what it means.
No one's gay, so it's not the top or bottom in the gay sense. But I mean, if some people are gay, then that.
Or I think it's more like dominant, submissive.
Oh, I go
Yeah.
both ways. I'm both.
That's how I took it.
I don't like being on top, to be honest,
I like both.
because the view sucks from on top. If the guy's on top, it's like, and I don't like being on. I feel it's. I don't like it.
Hold on, wait, because I was about to one shot him.
No, it's not good. I mean, no. You can
you know
see
what?
more
And
when the
that's-
girl's on
that's
top.
real.
You get more better view. You know.
Okay.
I
and
like
I
the
just
view
feel
when the
as a
girl's on top.
woman, sometimes sometimes you're not trying to do all that work. So I just feel like
Well,
maybe
if you got a band that knows what he's doing, he can groove from the bottom. You know.
I just prefer from the back.
Oh, okay.
Do what you need to do.
We can both watch TV this way.
Yes.
Everybody wins.
Do you mind if I snack?
Yeah. This position is always the best. Because
It's a busy week. Do you want to catch up on the show at the same time our shows?
that's no move. Just stay right there.
Share a burrito. It's romantic.
Right.
And whenever the other person laughs, guess what? You're gonna feel
Right. It probably clamps down. Hooded or chopped, massacred, desecrated.
What is?
Yeah, I think most people go with the chop.
I honestly don't care.
I don't
think it matters.
I mean, a man who has proper hygiene, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's true. It really doesn't.
But a guy who doesn't have good hygiene, oof. Sorry, hood boys.
And
you
honestly,
better have extra good hygiene if you're.
In all my years of whoring, which is not a lot, but enough, I've never been
Don't lie.
met a man who was not circumcised that was gross.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like a conscious choice to not clean your dick.
Yeah.
And I would
Yeah.
never be with somebody who was
Who
that
didn't?
gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, the debate between men is weird to me because I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, why do you care
really
about another man's dick?
I wasn't
think-
offered a choice at birth. They just did it to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Like, straight
I
up,
think-
I did not circumcise my sons. If it's
Mhm.
something they want to do later on, they can do it.
Ooh,
But
Oh, if you
right
don't get
now,
it, no, not too late now.
too late.
no, you can,
yeah.
they can still do it if they're that passionate about it. But guess what? Clean your dicks.
Yeah.
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 There you go.
It's called
It's
lazy.
that simple. Take a
They
fucking
don't-
shower.
They don't do it because it's called laziness. That's just fucking it.
And
They're
you
just
know
fucking
how
lazy.
bad it has to get for it to get to that point too. That's why I'm like,
Rotten
it-
fish.
Glad to say no.
my
I
kid,
did
my
not.
sons are gross, but guess what? Their dicks don't smell. Not that I smelled them, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I just couldn't. Like, I didn't see the purpose behind it not being religious.
Yeah.
Who is banging, clanging
eating?
stuff?
It's Phil.
Yeah.
God
It's
damn,
me.
Diggly
It's the
Darn
people
Phil.
in his basement.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
They're
putting the shackles
SOSing
back
for
on.
help.
Under the stairs.
So I had to
I'm putting
word
the
this one specifically because I didn't want to put spit or swallow on here, but reject or ingest semen.
Oh,
Oh.
very politically correct of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Reject or ingest.
It would depend on the. It would depend.
Situational.
On, yeah, there you go.
I-
It's
Very
a-
much
yeah.
so situation.
I go
Yeah.
swallow all the time, man. I'd like
Yeah.
because it's just in your mouth longer. If you're trying to find like the Kleenex
Agreed.
to spit it out,
I
it's like
agree with
just
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know, just get it out of the
Get it done.
and take a swig of water or whatever, or you know that.
Take a
You know
shot.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, take a shot.
And
Wash
that's what it
down
is,
like
really. It's
I
just a shot.
love this.
And if it's more, call 911. Because what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
That had some pee in it.
Or maybe he's a very hairy man. L, like switch it up.
It had hair in it.
Oh,
See, that
no,
would be
but I
a
mean-
texture problem for me.
No, but I meant
Oh,
if
my
it's more
God.
than a shot, then you know he may be able to get you pregnant because you know he's got more
Oh.
swim.
Smells like cologne. Leave it alone.
Bam.
And you
pregnant.
know the breed kink is real, y'all. But and then his last one was pick a hole. It was basically
What?
yeah,
Oh,
it was
down
like
there in
it
the
was
lower
like
right-hand side.
penetration or oral. So it's really like
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh,
Triple crown.
I thought you meant something else. Yeah.
well
Yeah.
that too, whichever.
Well,
Any
no,
one.
you
hole, any
prefer-
hole.
Is
You
it-
prefer like sex or oral sex? Yeah,
I
because some
prefer-
people are more like
oral.
you know more about oral, and others are more about
What about
penetration. It
the booty?
depends.
What
I
about the
prefer giving it oral.
Oh, not everybody calling JP after the show.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Wait, let me get my
thank
phone. What's your number again?
No,
Oh,
but yeah.
wow.
You know what? I'll back JP on that. I second that motion.
Yeah,
No,
the-
Phil, don't try to ban. You know what? I feel like this. I'm trying to get
Bandwagon?
murdered every time, so I'm not
No,
trying to
I just going to obviously
pound
we're hitting personal subjects right now, right? But
Yes,
so
we
you
are.
can't say like ew, too much information, whatever. But
No.
when it comes to like say for instance, topic at hand, foreplay, as much as we all like to receive it, I also like to give it as well.
You know, that's
Mhm.
a good point. Yeah. Because having let me just shut up right now. I'm just going to say that's a good point.
I just feel like for me personally, again, going to Pound Town, I need to get murdered every now and then.
Mhm.
I can't. I don't feel
Nobody's
like it.
excluding that. I don't
No,
think.
and I agree. But for me
Yeah.
personally, I would rather do that than the other,
Okay.
or
Yeah.
receive the other. I'd rather receive
Yeah.
a death
Okay.
sentence.
Yeah, it's more about how do you prefer receiving it is more of the
Yeah.
question, right?
Oh, well,
Mhm.
then that changes everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to agree with Phil, man. I just call it being considerate.
Oh, all of you guys are considerate men.
Aw.
Hey,
You know
Very
what?
thoughtful men on the
Oh.
panel tonight.
Everybody except for Joe.
No, I'll say this.
Mhm.
All
Say
my
this.
friends,
There's a but. There's always a but.
90% of the guys I know all enjoy giving.
Okay.
The
Yodeling in the valley.
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
He tried to act
All
like he didn't
enjoy
know
it.
the word.
You know, like
that word.
most heterosexual men really do like get off on that. So yeah.
If they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Exactly. If they know what they're doing.
That's
Exactly.
That's
the more you
where
do it, the better you can
Tara's
get at it.
first one comes into play, student
Go,
or
Phil.
teacher. That's where
There
the
you go.
woman's. That's where the woman can't be shy to be a teacher. Then you know.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
tell
no,
us
that's
what
like
to do.
this
Go
way,
left, go
that
right.
way,
Like,
that
oh,
way.
that's a spot. That's a spot. Keep a rhythm, constant
Sound
rhythm.
like that, y'all.
You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a good time to be
That's why
passive.
I'm a good student because I listen.
Not JP shooting his shot to everybody in the audience.
What? No, I'm just saying.
Look, y'all, I don't even know if I finished.
saying, I wanna
I
learn.
don't even know if I finished my slides because I was
Yeah.
so worried on making sure that Joe's were funny. Hold on, I'm about to.
But you didn't give me a limit when you just said come up with some. I didn't. You know.
See, it's nice having these conversations that way. Now we don't have to like all secretly DM each other, asking us each other these questions.
Right?
I love Cam.
Top or bottom?
Yeah, I was wanted to know if it was a top or a bottom.
Right. It's like on a random Tuesday morning. I don't have to like text. You know, I don't
You
have to
don't have
send
to tell
Cookie a
us all.
DM.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah.
So,
And I did.
so Cookie, are you
I
a
saw
top or a
this
bottom?
one,
Oh,
and
that's so
it reminded me of Joe, and I said, "Aw."
Oh, the little pig.
So
Yep.
cute.
You just need to tell a little bit.
Yeah, just a
little
little
bit.
peek,
A little more
a little
tail.
sneak
Yeah,
peek.
teasing.
Little
The
Yeah.
tease. That pig's a little tease.
little bit of a curl.
This and that.
Look
and
at that
other-
tease.
Joe, you gave me the hiccups.
Okay, it's late
Oh
at
my
night, but you
God.
know some chili cheese
Oh my
rice with it right now.
Oh,
You
well,
have
we
a
know you're
40
going with Bat Daddy. That's
You
for
have a
sure.
40
That L's going with Bat Daddy
You have
Affleck.
a 40% off coupon, so you pull up Over Eats, not sponsored, and place an order. The notification pings delivered.
Oof.
You swing open the door, and
Who the hell is that?
it looks like they threw in a free dessert.
The other guy,
Oh, hey.
Megan Tongue.
not Ben Affleck. What's the other guy's name?
Chris Pine.
Yeah, give me him
Is
with
that
that
who that
beard.
That look,
That's
I
Chris
absolutely
Pine?
googled
No,
homeless
there.
Ben Affleck and homeless Chris Pine
No, you did not.
because for some reason a homeless white men do it for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ben
Oh, what
Affleck-
about dudes
favorite
that live
place
in the
to hang out
basement?
was on Skid Row, man. She was like cruising Skid Row, like fucking yeah, cruising the strip.
Scruffy, unkempt looking white
need me a
celebrities
man.
do it for like when Zac Efron did that wilderness show. I said yes, keep being wild.
Yeah. You did Bear Grylls show?
Keep me wild.
So who you guys going with?
That
Chris Pine or
Yeah,
Ben
yeah.
Affleck?
I'm gonna say Chris Pine with
Yeah.
the beard.
Mm-hmm.
Ben
Yeah,
Affleck
Ben
That
does the
silver
probably
fox
the-
look is nice.
Ben Affleck is just so classic.
And his accent, and I just want him to order me some little munchkins in his Bostonian.
Yeah.
Order me a coffee, Benjamin. But also Chris Pine, dude, it's tricky.
Yeah, it's a toss up
Yeah.
there. I don't know.
It's tough.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm happy either way. I got to be honest.
Chris
Yeah.
Pine looks too homeless.
Yeah. He looks
Oh, okay.
I like everything. I like the hair.
I thought it was Joaquin Phoenix at first
Yeah, I
when
thought
he
it
went
was-
all
yeah, I
super
thought-
douchey.
Except for
That's
Joaquin
why-
has a thicker build. His build is a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's stocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whereas Pine's
I would
lanky.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
said, is he doing a movie or is he doing me? But it was really
He looks
Wow.
like he's playing the old image character, the troll, man. But like, I'd be afraid Ben Affleck would try to cry, at some time during the night and tell me how much.
Aw, damn.
you know what? You're right.
That's
I
a
don't
good
want to hear
thing.
his problems. I don't want to
None of
hear about
that.
his sobriety.
He would get too
No.
clingy,
So
right?
I just have to go with Chris Pine.
Yeah, I think Johnny just made it clear.
Yeah.
It's Chris
Yeah,
Pine.
that's a good point, Johnny. I think.
So
Yeah.
if Joe
Affleck would get
Chris
clingy,
Pine.
man. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
also on the
exactly.
flip side of that, I feel like with Ben, I could be unhealthy and like drink and smoke if I wanted to.
Oh,
but if
yeah.
Chris
Right.
Pine, I feel like
Yeah,
he tried
you
to
gotta
give
be
me a
on
fucking
point.
smoothie.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, let's go to
Yeah.
Erewhon. Let's go to Erewhon and get a salad. I'd be like, motherfucker. No.
No. Make you drink the green juice.
Yes.
What's wrong with salad? Salad's good, man.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. But like on my wine night, don't fucking tell me to drink some water.
Right?
And Chris Pine looks like he'd probably remind you need some water.
Yeah.
Yes.
He does.
He's the water boyfriend. He is.
Yeah.
Don't forget to drink your water.
Don't forget.
That picture of Ben Affleck to me is just like it's totally like relatable.
Is it
Yeah.
wrong that every time I see a stressed out picture of Ben Affleck, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel
I
feel
love a
that.
stressed out
Love
man.
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He looks like he also just farted in that car.
And you know what? I smell it.
I was like, just lock the doors and leave me in here.
The size matter, and I'm not talking penises. I'm talking pickles. Do you guys like the
yeah,
big thick
smaller-
pickles
no,
or
small,
the gherkins?
crunchy.
Small better.
Small,
small
crunchy.
better.
The more crunch, the better.
Mhm.
Joe said it.
I
The
like
bigger ones tend to be soggy. Often are soggy. And I
Yes,
don't
Yes,
like
they
that.
are. Nothing more disappointing than a soggy.
Just like in real life.
Just like in
The bigger the dick, the soggier they are.
Gotta get a lot of blood in there, man. It's hard. It's hard.
Do you have
Your
enough
man-
blood?
If your man has a weak heart and he's got a big cock,
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Poor guy. I didn't even think about that.
Sorry.
No comment.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Poor
what I said.
guy.
I've always
Yeah,
said
poor
it's
guy,
not
for
good.
sure.
Pickles
It
or
is a
dicks?
curse.
What are we
No, it's pickles. I swear to you guys.
Oh, okay.
I swear. And you know what? I'll eat
I
me a
believe-
big papa. I'll eat me a that's what they're called. I'll eat me a big papa. But I prefer
Mm.
gherkins. I prefer
Yeah.
the smaller pickles.
Big
It depends.
pop-up
The
pickle.
big pickles, 'cause I like to bite. I bite the tip off. And
Yep.
I suck it.
I'm sorry,
Oh
what?
shit! Oh
What?
shit!
Say that again?
No.
I
think
I
it's
need a
really-
crunch in every bite. The crunchier
Well-
the pickle, the better they
I
are.
gotta suck it first.
Damn, I want
It depends. If it's as a garnish,
I want a pickle.
I like the bigger, softer ones, like in a hamburger, like when you slice them.
Yes,
But if I'm
yeah,
eating
okay.
a pickle straight, the small, crunchy ones.
Yeah, if you're making
Boom.
relish,
Get
if
'em
you're making
pickle.
the big
They
ones are
have
good
so
for
many
relish,
different
yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
They have
Mhm.
Hot Mama, Garlic Joe, Sour Sis, Big
I've
Papa.
never-
And honestly, the more seasoned and bigger they are, the softer they tend to
Oh.
be.
Mm.
But I prefer. But if I'm just like snacking, I'm absolutely gonna get a cup of the. And you know they
Mhm.
sell them in the small cups now too. You can get like the 4-pack.
What? Go
You can
on.
get a 4-pack. They also do the olives like that too. Cause I sometimes
Ooh, nice.
I just
love
need a snack,
olives.
so like I'll get like a
Olives.
little thing of olives and a little.
I swear I'm
Yeah.
gonna go out and get pickles right
Mhm.
now.
Yeah, but isn't it more expensive that way? Just get the damn jar. The bigger the jar,
I
the
hear
cheaper
you,
it
but
is,
it's
no?
just
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
just me.
Yes,
Yeah.
that-
And
I
by
gotta
the
get
time I
some.
get to them, the olives or pickles aren't as firm.
We should have finger snacks.
But when you get the individually packaged ones, they tend to last a little bit longer,
Okay.
and they stay more firm.
Go on.
And
Yeah.
also, if you guys didn't know, 7-Eleven pickles are the same pickles as Snap. Oh, Snap are the same pickles.
What?
Same
Really?
company.
Yeah.
It's the
Good to
same
know.
A lot
company.
of companies do that, yeah.
7-Eleven has some good food, like some good hamburger food.
Yeah,
I
and
ate
their
one
turkey
today.
sandwiches,
Oh.
the turkey Havarti, is my
Right.
fucking
Yo.
jam.
I
It
need to
has
go
like
get one of
this
those.
cream cheese bacon
Mm.
spread on it.
That
It's
sounds
so
good.
good. And I always get a pickle. I always order a pickle on this. Shut up, you fat
Oh.
Oh
bitch.
my
I know.
god.
All right,
I'm
hold on.
hungry.
This popular British pop star has 4 nipples. That's 4 more than Phil and 3 less than Joe.
Robbie Williams.
Really? No.
Who has 4 nipples?
Yeah, I don't know who has 4
Little
nipples.
trivia thrown into the mix because I
Who's
said
that one that was in the movie, the Marvel movie at the end playing Puck or whatever?
don't
You
answer it. Nobody answer it because it's the
Harry
right answer.
Stiples?
Harry
What's his
Styles.
name?
Harry
No,
Styles.
I said
Styles.
don't
Harry
answer it.
Styles.
Is it Harry?
Bono?
It is Harry Styles.
No.
If you look closely right here, you see 1, 2, 3, 4. He does have 4
Stop
nipples.
it.
Those are
Stop. Where
moles.
No,
they?
those are not moles. He does have 4 nipples
Why would he have four nipples?
Oh my god.
because it's a common disorder.
Because he's a part
He's like a
cat.
kitten.
He
Yeah.
has to feed all his kittens,
That's why he sold so many CDs. I
all of
knew
his
it.
stylers.
God damn
Oh
it.
my god.
But
He
yeah,
milked me,
Harry.
Greg.
I googled random facts about celebrities, and one
Oh
of the
my
first ones to
God.
pop up was Harry Styles has 4 nipples. I said, "Shut
Wow.
the fuck up right now."
Not 3, but 4.
And he's so proud about it. He even did a photo shoot where he's covering his bottom nipples, but not his top
Stop.
ones. But I didn't want to post that because I feel like I
You
need to
can't
respect his
really
medical.
I agree
You
with
got the
Marcy.
Well,
very nice
Yeah.
of you.
It's
Well,
nasty.
if he's doing a photo
I think I'm with
shoot,
you, Johnny.
then it's not disrespecting.
No. But I also feel like these are fully displayed.
They
No,
really
no.
look
The
like-
other ones he
They
was
don't-
hiding them, and I needed you to believe me
They
that
don't
he
look
could
like
feed 4
nipples at all.
cats. He can
No,
feed
they
4
don't look like
babies at
nipples.
once.
They don't
Oh
look
my
like
God.
nipples at all. They look like just.
Well, biologically speaking,
Mm-hmm.
he could have 6 nipples and still not be able to feed a single kitten.
Joe, come on
True.
now. Let's just pretend.
Okay.
Let's
Are
just
we
go
talking
with
about
it.
little tail again, Joe?
Can't.
Let's just.
Pull
All right.
that tape, the guy. I mean, we need to.
Your early morning forays into the dark web has left you exposed. In order for your darkest, worst secrets and search histories to not be revealed to your family and colleagues, you must give away something. Now listen. You're either going to give up one of your kids, hypothetically, or your car, your house, your dog, your wife or spouse, and all of your money.
But I get to keep my comic.
No, wait.
What kind of game
Is
is
it
this?
one or the other?
Can I
it's
just give them
it's either
my
one
dark
of
web
your
browsing
kids or
history?
everything.
Everything.
I'd just be like, here, take my
All
put
the
it in
things.
public. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like,
But
Same.
this is dark web, so we're talking about
Everything.
the
Not my kid.
grossest, worst
Everything.
thing you've ever thought about.
Everything. Everything.
well, what I'd do is I'd go kidnap someone else's kid and say it's mine and give my kid away.
There you go.
Because if you give everything away, you still have family that will help you out, you know?
That's
So
true.
you
Well,
have
if you
a-
have family.
Oh, that's true. But
Mhm.
I will say everything because I have family that will help me out.
Mhm.
Hopefully. Thankfully.
Well, like,
Yeah,
who,
hopefully.
who are we giving our family members to? Are like we giving them
The
to
dark
the dark
web.
web people?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Right.
No. Yeah, man. Don't do that. Don't do
Are they
that.
gonna have
that's
good
horrible.
lives or no?
No, it's the dark web. They're gonna definitely
No.
be sold into.
No, I can't
No,
have
trafficking.
people.
no.
No.
No
All the
trafficking.
person no. I will.
Or cut up for
No,
organs.
And listen, they
No
can make
mas.
it out if they're, they have
Elle,
the
you must have
fortitude.
some crazy ass search history or some shit to be like this.
I know. I don't
Like-
No,
know.
I just thought, I just
Fuck them
figured
kids.
everybody else might have like a less.
Yeah.
Elle's been watching too many Jim Caviezel movies. That's what
Sound
Oh,
of freedom,
that-
baby.
Sound of freedom, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I would not watch that shit if my life
Oh,
depended on it.
God.
And I'll say this: fuck Jim Caviezel, and fuck the production company that let that shit go through. And I stand on that shit because all it is propaganda.
Yeah,
But are you gonna give up one of your kids to Jim
No.
Caviezel,
Hell no.
or are you gonna give
Jim
up your money, your partner, your house, your dog, and your car to Jim Caviezel?
do I get to keep my comics?
Wait, why'd you say partner?
Yeah, do we get
Yeah, you can have your comics. Either way,
Yeah, do I get
just
anything?
out on the
Fuck them
streets. They're just,
kids.
they're just gonna be under the bridge with you.
Oh man.
Nobody wants to pick.
I just did. I picked.
Oh,
I
yeah.
told you
So
what I
go,
would
go
do.
ahead.
Give up my stuff. Yeah.
Look,
No,
look at
handing
look at
over
my
children.
history.
I'd
Yeah.
kidnap someone else's kids
Yeah,
and
you
pass
can
them
let
over to
your
mine.
history.
Like, the worst thing I'd watch is maybe like some Darman videos. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, they're
Not you
Darman,
admitting, you
Graham.
admitting ahead of time. Well, I mean, I did search.
Well, I might have watched accidentally.
Just like,
Stumbled
I
into
couldn't
this.
stop it. Yeah.
Because initially I was gonna do a Sophie's choice, but I felt like that wasn't right.
No, that's
Yeah.
really wrong. I'm
Your
glad you
son
did
or
that.
your daughter, and because easily,
It wouldn't
obviously.
be too hard. I'd like the annoying kids in the neighborhood. I'd take the most annoying one that annoys me the most.
Mhm.
I'd
You
kidnap him
kidnapping.
and sell him
Yeah.
off to the.
kidnapping
Yeah.
with you.
He's
Joe.
watching it right now, and he's like, he's like,
What
neighbor
the
Joe. Podcast yesterday.
Don't ride your fucking bike in front of my house, kid.
Can I mow
Get
your
off my
lawn?
lawn.
Can I mow your lawn today?
Oh my god.
Uh-uh.
I brought you some
Mr.
lemonade.
Pocket's gonna kidnap me.
Yeah.
Joey said he's gonna put me in his pocket.
His pocket.
I don't even know if there's anything more than this. Oh, you can only
Oh.
watch one of these streaming services original
man.
content with ads for the next 5 years. That means
With ads.
no existing shows, none of that shit. Only their new original content with
Oh.
ads. You can't go ad free for the next 5
Oh,
years.
this
That's
is
all you can
awesome.
watch.
So, okay, let me think about this.
This is Sophie's choice.
Original content Netflix.
I was gonna say Netflix.
Ah, fuck.
But could you give up the So Good It's Badness of Tubi?
No.
Of what? Oh, Tubi.
Yeah, I could.
Nobody's
Yeah,
gonna pick
Netflix.
BT.
No.
Yeah, that's true. Do I have BT?
Leah, don't you have? But honestly, for me, I'd probably have to rock with Max because the
Yeah,
documentaries
That's yes.
Yeah.
and Discovery Plus.
Oh,
Discovery Plus is on
yes.
Max, and I need
I'm
my
sorry,
90-day
Max.
fiance.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will say Max.
Max
By the
does
way.
not have
Okay, I'm
any.
in between Max and Netflix because
Max-
Netflix
I
drop a documentary docuseries too now.
But
Who?
yes. Netflix.
I pick Netflix over Max because Max does the stupid weekly drop. I want to binge it.
Oh,
Give me the whole season in one shot. Fuck Max with their weekly fucking releases.
what if
Max-
you did?
I might
Max
even
doesn't-
go Peacock because I love me some Below Deck
Oh,
and Real
Oh.
Housewives. Unfortunately,
rough.
That's true. You're a fucking reality fan. I forgot.
I'm not a fan. I just like other people's drama.
Yeah.
You're a
it's
fan.
different.
That's called being
No,
a
it's
fan.
different.
That's called interest.
That's called interest. Yeah, it's different.
That's a hobby.
We're not going to cons. We're just, yeah.
Max doesn't have
have
any.
fun.
Max does not have any anime, so like that's
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm going Hulu Disney.
yeah.
Get the fuck out of my house. You know what? I can't lie though. Hulu does have some dope original content.
Yeah.
they
Black
Yes, they
Cake,
do.
Black
Black
Cake
Cake
right
is
now is one of
on
the
the
best
money.
fucking shows on TV.
I
Which
was gonna
one?
Ask
Yeah.
about
I need to
that.
try that.
Black
Black
Cake.
Cake.
Black Cake is
Is
one
that-
of the best
yeah.
shows on TV right now. It's fantastic. I've
Really
never
good.
seen a show explore the Black, Chinese, Jamaican identity with
Yeah.
like such honesty. It's
I
so
don't think we
good.
have
At
that.
all.
It's
Yeah, that's
fantastic.
awesome.
It's
really good.
fantastic.
Is that Hulu?
It's on
Yeah.
Hulu. And when I tell
Okay.
you, a lot of times these shows with, mostly black stars, the production value is just not there, unfortunately. But this is probably
This
one of
one's
the
good.
best shot, best film, cinematography, coloring, lighting, all of that shit. Like, it's honestly fantastic.
And
It's
Beautiful.
how
hands
far in
down
are they?
to episode 5 or
episodes,
4.
yeah.
4
Okay, so we-
episodes, yeah.
Or
Well,
dropped.
Season's
It's
We'll be getting it
Wednesday,
soon,
so
then.
5 might have dropped today.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have to get the Hulu stuff through Disney Plus, and it usually drops like a month or two after it goes on
Okay.
Hulu. It makes it to Disney Plus here in Canada because we don't have Peacock or Hulu here. So
I think the
You got
main
Crave, right?
actress's name is like Mia
Yeah,
Isaacs or
Crave,
something
yeah.
like that. And if she doesn't get nominated for
She's so
an
good.
Emmy this year, it's rigged because she's
Robbery.
fantastic.
Really good.
Those things are all rigged.
And they also, what I really appreciate is how traditionally when they light black skin colors, they do like that whole blue light,
Blue
like
light, yeah.
bisexual lighting, but they don't do that on this show. And when I tell you some of the most beautiful shots of black skin I've ever seen on TV,
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Hey, so is
You're
something happened? Like, okay, so is this kind of like that one Saint X show in a way? Where's a
No.
mystery?
There
Oh.
is a mystery. It is a
Oh,
thriller.
okay, so okay, that's all I need to know.
Yeah, it
that's
is a
what-
thriller. I'm not going to tell you the details because it is really interesting.
All
But
right.
it does jump between somebody's
Oh,
past and and their children's present.
okay, yeah. So okay, it has some
Mhm.
elements like it. Okay,
It
cool.
does, but
Right.
less white driven than
It's
X.
It's okay. I mean, it's all right.
Well, X is very much, I feel like, to preface it, I will say that X is definitely more from the point of view of somebody who feels like they have to be careful because they are white, talking about black people. But this is very much from the perspectives of black people talking on cultures that they come from, but they shouldn't talk about because it's taboo. Like, the main character is, Chinese and Jamaican, but at the time she was growing up, it was very much a problem that her father was Chinese, even though he was Jamaican.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of nuances, but it's honestly fantastic. It's beautifully written, beautifully acted. The past and the present. There's some characters I hate, but you should hate characters in a show.
But they're
you
well
watch.
written still. Yeah.
If you're supposed to hate him, yeah, I agree with you. So Black Cake is what that's called.
Yeah.
And it's
so
not.
good.
And a couple people have made jokes like, "Oh, is it called black cake because of this?" No, it's literally a
No.
Jamaican cake.
Oh.
It's a Jamaican
Yeah.
dessert,
Oh, I'm hungry.
and
now.
there's a reason why it's called black cake. So
Right.
but it's fantastic.
Tonight.
So Hulu for the win.
Hulu,
There you go.
Psych Max because I need my 90 day fiance. as much as I love well written shit, I need my shit TV every other day of the week.
They have good history shows too on Max with
Yeah.
ID already brought in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll go in
Too
Max.
And Fear
expensive.
Thy Neighbor, new season. Listen, Fear Thy Neighbor is my favorite rotten bed watch. So
They got the Street Outlaws on there, right? Because that's
Yep.
Yeah.
Street
Yeah.
outlaw. Fastest in the 405, baby. Where I tragically have to live.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives. Listen, bizarre foods, motherfucker. Come on, like you
Yeah.
can't sleep on Max.
Okay.
Max has everything,
Too expensive.
Max
It's the
is
most
where I go
expensive
to
of
watch
the game.
but it has the best. Andrew Zimmern. You have fucking Guy
Mhm.
Fieri. You have Chopped. You have all. And you know what? I will only say
The
Peacock
brunch
because
show.
yes, and I
Wow,
love
we don't have that
Peacock.
on.
They don't put
Guy.
out enough Top Chef for me to
Oh my god.
be
Yeah.
like Peacock over because I need my cooking
Right.
shows, and there's just
Yeah.
simply more on Max.
I love
Yeah.
Peacock for the free months they just give out, man. Like I've had that.
Yeah.
There's
I've had that
good
streaming
things
service
too.
so many times for free. They just
Maybe
throw it
that's
out.
why I be thinking.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Please
And
don't
Leah,
go.
and I keep telling Leah, I'm like, please call your internet insurance,
Internet.
your internet company, and see if you can get it for free because I don't pay for Peacock because I have Infinity or
Right.
Xfinity. My bad.
I have
So,
it
like,
too. Yeah,
you
they
can
give
get
it
it for free, so I don't even pay for it, and it's like I have Top Chef all seasons. I have The Real Housewives, mind you. I am picky. I only watch Atlanta and the new New York, the new New York with the colored people. Because remember before it was all Caucasian, but the new
Yeah.
season of New York is
They put it-
definitely Black women driven, and I love it for
Nice.
them.
I haven't checked that out yet.
It's still flipping tables over and shit.
Oh god.
No,
That's New Jersey.
no, it's more petty. It's more. Aaron, unfortunately, we learned after it aired that she was like she donated to like the Trump campaign twice, and she was like the second time was an accident.
Mm.
and she's like only one of two white women on the show.
Yikes.
And she's like my best friend. Her best friend on the show is Uba, who's like a black, like an African model. And I'm just like, when are we gonna talk about this? Because she said this summer I was the most bullied I've ever been in my whole life, Aaron. And I said, girl, it's because people found out that you support Trump. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
that's
Right.
But
Uh
hell,
oh, we have another guest.
Who?
Oh.
Yo.
Hey,
Hey, what's
Oh.
up?
Hey, girl.
What's going on?
Go ahead and say it.
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting.
We're here.
She says nothing.
Alright, anyways.
So Johnny, what was your big question?
about the Terrifier 3 trailer, man, the big controversy about it. You as a mom, man, like, did that really like piss you off? Did you get offended by the insinuation that a little kid got butchered by Art the Clown?
What happened?
Can you explain the trailer for the people who haven't seen it?
All right, it starts out, it's Christmas morning, a little kid wakes up, snuggling his teddy bear, it hears noises, thinks it's Santa Claus, goes downstairs. It is Santa Claus, but it's Art the Clown dressed as Santa Claus. Then it cuts, shows Art the Clown rocking in a rocking chair, eating cookies with a blood-stained milk glass with like Art the Clown written in blood behind him. It's pretty gory, but they don't actually show anything. And that's kind of like what the trailer for the film is, and everybody's kind of freaked out.
And they're mad about it?
Because they're bringing in where they're gonna kill a kid. If you haven't noticed, all these new horror movies, they've been doing nothing but kids, like bringing in kids more.
So I think before
know?
there was like a Hollywood thing where you weren't allowed to show child murder.
Yeah, but now
But I think it's like
These
chill
movies.
now. But also listen, and Johnny, I'm very much of the team of Michael Jordan. Fuck these kids.
What
It
now?
doesn't bother me when kids get killed in movies, unless it's like a Lovely Bones situation.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I'm like, oh no, my sweet baby angel. But Terrifier, I expect everybody to fucking die. So it
But
does
this
not
is a horror
bother me.
movie, right?
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
not bother me. But also it does open a dialogue where it's like, if we're making horror movies, are we getting off on like murdering kids? Like, are we going to make horror franchises? Not teenagers, but children. And so I think that's where it might get like
But
iffy.
this movie isn't about just killing kids.
no,
be. You don't know
it's
that.
just killing.
Well,
like,
well, see, the thing
Just
He
killing.
only goes to houses with cookies and kills
see,
the
yeah,
kids.
exactly.
The thing about these movies though is Art the Clown, he's very methodical, and like all of his kills are really over the top and gory, but like
Yeah.
they're kind of like clown gags in a way. So like,
Yeah.
people are worried that this film's going to do a scene like that, going way over the top, really gory.
Do you think they're gonna include this kill in the final?
No, I don't think. I think that they wanted this to happen.
Or yeah, for shock and awe, for eyes.
Okay.
I think if the scene's in the movie, it's going to be pretty much like how it was in the trailer. I don't think they're going to throw Clown Butcher again. I don't think anybody's that psycho yet.
There's people who are like obsessed with the Grinch and like him hating everybody and then his heart growing. So I feel like as long as Art learns to love Christmas by the end, I don't really care how many kids he kills.
Oh, maybe they might show him killing an elf or short.
It was just kind of an interesting argument. I kind of saw both sides because, like, I do understand that, like,
I could see if
it's a franchise that goes really, really far, and to throw a child into that, and then like we just watched Saw X, and they had the little kid. Waterboarded in blood.
Honestly, that bothered me more than a Terrifier because I feel like Terrifier is billed as like torture, murder. Like you're watching the movie to see him kill people, right? Whereas Saw X, it's like redemption. You're looking. To see... I never believed they were gonna kill that boy. I never believed he was gonna die because I know the rules of Saw. Terrifier is more of an outlier where it's like they can kind of do whatever the fuck they want because he's a homicidal clown.
Yeah, in the first one, I didn't think he was going to kill I thought that one brunette girl, they were setting her up to be the final girl, but like so like Terrifier is pretty unpredictable, but I mean, it's interesting. It's a.
I have not heard or seen any of this.
Oh, Terrifier, you're not missing out on anything.
It's not something for. I don't feel like it's something for you living.
Yeah,
they're not particularly good movies. I don't even really like.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, no, I don't like them either.
They're more. I know people who love them, but for me, it's not. I'll watch it, but it's not something I'm like, oh my god, the new Terrifier is out. Like I don't really.
They're just super trashy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's trash gore best.
Yeah.
Don't watch it. Just
I can see if it's like graphic.
I do like his aesthetic though. Love the vibe.
Well, I think Art the Clown's rad.
But
yeah. Art the Clown is rad, but like I wish he kind of had better movies. Maybe
let us write him. Maybe we write it as a collective.
Oh, the little baby.
Oh, don't say that. That baby was a demon. So Phil, do you have any top of the brain questions?
I just want to know what's up with Mars. What it do?
I was trying to join this while driving because Elle was disgusting me so hard, but I was like, I should probably not crash.
How did I disgust you?
Oh my god.
The rotisserie chicken.
Your whole like, if there was a menu of foods you like, it would probably disgust the shit out of me.
Are you? You're wild because literally Karina could make me anything and I'd eat it.
We're talking about Karina. That's a refined palate.
Let her know.
You're over here talking about Subway, fucking 7-Eleven, fucking pickles.
No,
and shit.
but
Come
listen,
on.
I love that 7-Eleven sandwich.
Their turkey sandwich.
Let her have it, Mars. Let her have it.
No. 7-Eleven has a gourmet sandwich and it's with whole grains and with seeds with seeds on that motherfucking crust.
There ain't no way. You're selling this shit.
Havarti cheese.
Yeah. What in the desperation?
Turkey,
no one goes to 7-Eleven to get a fucking sandwich. Bro.
I did a couple of days ago. I put it on my Twitter.
Were you desperate though, Juan? No. Were you desperate? Let's be honest.
Oh, she's like, Juan.
Were you stoned? Yeah, we stoned Juan.
I didn't. Something's happening.
What?
I can't hear you.
Someone hijacked the stream.
It was Cookie. But also, listen to this.
That was a horrible trailer. It was whack.
But also, I'll say this. Mars, and you're wrong. Because that turkey Havarti sandwich is delicious. It's delicious. And then when you get a side pickle, and you know who makes their pickles? Oh, Snap. It's an Oh Snap pickle with the 7-Eleven branding on it.
Every time I've gotten a sandwich from 7-Eleven, it's because I was starving And I was
But
like,
you're getting
this
the
is
wrong
fine.
kind. You got to get the ones that are over $6. You
What
can't
the
get the
fuck?
cheap
Hell
ones.
nah.
You got to
That
get
is
the
not why
bougie
I'm
ones.
there. That is
But
not why
listen,
I'm
but
there,
you
bro.
kind of have to, because if you go to Subway, you're paying $15 for a
You know
big
what?
ass
Fuck
sub.
I'll
that
fucking go to
shit.
Jersey Mike's and get a real
Oh,
sandwich for over
shut the
You
fuck
$6.
up.
get your
Stop
Jersey
this shit.
Mike.
Jersey
Stop it.
Mike's. What's it called? Their
They
Philly
can't.
cheesesteak. What's it called? Their Big Kahuna with Chipotle mayo. Shut the fuck up. I will have a baby for that. I will have a baby for that one. That shit
You
is so good.
I will do missionary for that.
I will do missionary for that. I will do
Wait,
reverse
if she'll do
missionary
missionary for that, what will she do other positions for? I'm curious.
Okay,
Oh,
well, if we're
God.
going there, then
Honestly.
Cheesecake Factory avocado rolls.
69.
Will you show us your rolls for some avocado rolls?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Which one are you trying to put it on? Absolutely. But yeah, no, I feel like there is lowbrow. Like, I would never get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich from 7-Eleven.
Who? What?
It's
That's
really-
so sad.
Do they
I don't
even
know.
sell those?
I don't know, but a turkey Havarti sandwich is bomb. It has lettuce. It has
Sounds good.
tomatoes. It's
That sounds
such
good.
a good sandwich. And also, Subway announced that they're gonna start selling some of their sandwich spreads, and
Well-
they're gonna start selling their sweet onion teriyaki, and that's my fucking jam.
Well, I think this is the perfect segue to announce that for one night only, finally, they've landed sponsorship. So thanks you to 7-Eleven for sponsoring this episode.
Listen, 7-Eleven, if you want to give me some free sandwiches and shit.
For real.
Also, the 7-Eleven replenish drink, the cucumber lime, is as good as the Gatorade one. The
Oh, wow.
cucumber melon one it's as good.
Oh, golly.
So I mean, if y'all want to,
Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just
Marcy, listen, I'm trying to get this free money. Shut up.
It has some good stuff, Marcy. I'm telling you. I mean, there's one in my corner I go to.
Believe me, I struggled. Okay, I went to 7-Eleven every morning, and for breakfast was a fucking Rice Krispie with M&Ms because it was the cheapest fucking thing I could eat.
No,
dang.
no, you got it. Listen, we're adults
Yeah,
now,
no.
Marcy.
Yeah.
They even have a French toast sandwich now.
They
that
have
you
a
can get
good
with-
section.
I don't know
Yeah.
about in Washington, but I
Big,
am not
though.
trusting any 7-Eleven food prepared in California.
And
It's
I
just not
believe you
happening.
because I happen to live by where the supplier is, and I know that because my husband used to work there. So like, I know like how fresh that shit is. So I've never gotten sick off of it.
No, California 7-Elevens are a whole different thing. There's always someone in there that's questionable. You're like,
okay,
or,
then
you
never
know.
mind.
No,
No,
all the ones
stop.
out here are like mini marts.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, down here in Texas also. They're really nice. They got
And
this.
I always
Sorry,
want to go to
Marcy.
Texas because I always see those Buc-ee's videos.
Man, Buc-ee's, I
You
go
have one in Georgia.
they do in Georgia? Hey.
Okay, but I don't want a Georgia one. I want a Texas one.
Okay.
Dude, I have so much Buc-ee's merch because my boss just gave me all this shit. He's like, here.
Oh,
Got-
dang.
But did
I
you
know
get
you
the
did.
sandwiches and shit? Because I want like 500
Oh.
sandwiches, 600 bags of.
What will you do for said sandwiches?
Listen, mind your business. Shout out to Jason Entertainment. He has a really fun channel where he talks about recent entertainment. No,
sorry,
and I don't even mean that
sorry, I didn't mean-
ironically. I mean
yeah.
that for real.
Sorry.
So, was there any more trivia questions that anybody else had?
No, I think I got enough
Nope.
information from all of y'all.
He boxed all,
saying,
he boxed all of us.
I
Also, I
remember
just need to
a
say,
lot.
watching Terrifier 2 in theaters was by far the weirdest experience of my life. There was a guy in there that wouldn't stop laughing every time there was like a killing
yikes.
scene, and it was scaring the fuck out of me.
Did their laugh sound like the one that just happened a few seconds ago?
Yeah, dude, exactly.
JP left. It was Juan.
I was afraid. I was
Oh, it was
afraid to
Juan.
move because I'm like, bro, is he gonna find it offense? He's gonna follow me into the parking lot, like you trying to reenact this shit, or what the hell's going on?
Yikes.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I can't laugh at the theater no more.
It's just like, nah,
I'm
so much
guilty of
gore,
doing
dude, so much blood.
I didn't really laugh at Terrifier 2 though, but like House of a Thousand Corpses, like people gave me dirty looks because like that movie was funny though.
The Human Centipede too. I mean,
Yeah.
my brother laughed
No,
at
no, no,
that.
no, no. Human Centipede. I was pregnant the first time I saw it,
Oh man.
and my husband's friend brought it over to watch because I was like, yeah, I love horror movies. And so
no.
we had just picked up some fried chicken thighs from Louisiana.
Oh,
And we're sitting there, and I'm like, pregnant. I'm like, fucking this shit up. And then it comes to the part where they start peeling the butt cheek. And
Oh.
I'm eating chicken thighs skin.
Oh.
When I tell you to this day, I
Yum,
cannot
yum.
eat chicken skin without thinking about butt cheeks being peeled.
But you can eat a rotisserie, bro. You're
Yeah,
inside the
that's
cavity of a
different. I don't
rotisserie.
eat
You're
the
like, come on.
skin. I
You
don't eat the skin.
Nah.
I
You
eat the titty
butterfly
meat
it.
first. I eat the titty meat first, and then I get to the wings, and then I get the rest of my kids.
Here you
That
go.
rotisserie skin's good.
Y'all
though.
want the dark skin?
Yeah,
Y'all want the dark meat?
the
It's-
Kroger rotisserie chicken.
And I love a good chicken thigh, but for me, I like it deboned. I don't like deboning my own chicken.
Mm.
But that's a different story for a different day.
It's a different,
Oh,
yeah,
you got
different
me all
show.
hungry, man. I'm going for some fucking
Yeah.
shit.
I know. I need pickles. I need
Mm.
chicken.
Also, this episode was not presented to you by StreamYard, but also shout out to StreamYard for your
What?
14-day free trial that I absolutely made a new email account for. So shout out to y'all for thinking
Jesus.
you got rid of it, but I still found the code.
Just dishing it out.
There you go.
They thought, and they thought wrong.
You just ruined it for everyone else.
No. I ruined it the last time because genuinely, you could ask Tara. For months, I could not find a code, and I said, "You know what, Tara? I think we're gonna have to pay for this shit eventually." But I'm on my 400th email, 400th 14-day free trial. If you want to reach out to us, our new email is joneslapdog@gmail.com.
Yo, whenever
You
you
can
have
also reach out to us at the real Barry Manilow at gmail.com. Or this isn't a fake account at gmail.com.
L, did you have a bunch of AOL discs,
Hmm?
flying around whenever AOL was giving out those discs?
I absolutely did because my
Yeah,
dad would
I
not pay
knew
for
you
the
did.
internet initially. So I absolutely just kept using those because I had an internet boyfriend, D-Ray 11. He
So
was
that
probably a
trend-
grown ass man.
So that train kept on going. Okay.
It absolutely did because if something is free, I'm not going to pay for it.
That's
And
true.
and the
Yeah.
fact that StreamYard is $25 a month, you should be ashamed
Damn.
of yourselves. And
Wow.
so absolutely, I'm
That's
going to
a
get the
lot.
fucking 14-day free trial with a new
That's
email
a
because the new email is free.
That's Netflix right there. A month.
I got some
And-
net zero discs, Juan. I could send you.
You
Right.
still have them?
Yeah. Oh, they were still,
awesome.
He's on here right now. You hear that?
they were still giving them out at the stores here a couple years ago because like there were still some people on dial up out here, man. No
Oh
shit.
wow.
Out the country, yeah. They just kind of got broadband out to like out in the sticks.
Oh,
part.
for sure. Because I know even in California, before you moved up here in South Central, when I tell you we have the worst fucking internet, and it's like we live in Los Angeles. Why is it so bad? And it's just like they don't want to give South Central access to the real world.
Shit. I have to be
Basically,
grateful then. Dang.
it's like I'm not trying to get gangbanged on the internet.
No, like, because our attention span used to be great. Now it's really not.
JP, Phil, any questions?
Nope.
Phil said, I promise I'm gonna get on camera," and he has not got on camera.
It's been going so well without me.
Man, he's
Phil-
just teasing
Aw,
us. Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
true.
I think Phil has a girl with him.
He could.
Phil?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Phil,
Explain yourself.
Phil, let's see your sister.
we're gonna have to start calling you Runaround Phil, man. With this,
Phil's keeping secrets, y'all.
Yeah.
There are no secrets. My life is an open book.
Him and has Bully in there sharing a bed.
That's right. Me
You
and
gotta stop the Phil
Hasby.
slander. That ain't right. That ain't right.
Thank you,
Not
Mars.
Marcy. Mars is jealous. She's like, that's my has Bully. He stays in my room.
What the fuck?
Throwing him around his little body. What happened
I don't
to
know
Joe?
what you have
Should I-
planned for tonight, Elle, but you do you with your
Hold on, let me
pickles
put
and
on
your.
some sexy music.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Mars.
our
What were you
jam.
saying?
Oh my
Here we go.
god.
Here we go.
Don't set the mood for John while we're all in the
make
chat.
you
Dude, that's
uncomfortable.
weird.
I'm trying to make you uncomfortable. So let's just go ahead.
Bro,
while
you
you're
know my
talking.
mom. Do you think that's gonna work?
Let me tell you
Oh.
about.
Oh,
I don't want to
man.
say her name, but let me tell you. Listen, and I love your mom's name so much. Let me tell you about her mother.
Go ahead.
Mm.
Mm.
If you
Mm.
listen, I know nothing about being a woman until I met her mother. When I tell you, I just was very uncomfortable with being a girl because my mom left when I was very young. And so her mom was basically my surrogate mother.
God bless you, Elle.
God bless me. So when it came to learning about like pads and having a vagina and all that stuff, shout out to Mars's mother. And you know what's so funny? A couple episodes ago, your mom commented like watching it
I
now,
saw.
and I said, "Oh my god, please! I swear I love you." Said nothing
No,
is bad.
dude.
No.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
And it's so funny because honestly, like her mom stuck around, but her mom and my mom are basically the same person.
Oh
It
god.
just,
You know,
it
no,
just
just
so
to give
happens
some
that her mom
context,
stuck around.
dude, to give some context on how inappropriate my mom is, she used to she has big boobs, and she used to take them and act like they were bazookas and shoot my friends.
What the?
I used to
And
have
I'm
to
like,
change her
can you
mom's.
not?
Her mom broke her arm, and I
Oh my
used to
God.
have to change her bra for her because Marcy went to visit her father. And so when she was out of town, I used to have to help her change her bra. And that's when I learned about bras.
No, because this was back when WWF was like a thing, and then China would come out and she'd have the bazooka on her shoulder. And my mom was like, I've got bazookas on my chest. And she'd be like, pow, pow. Every time like someone would come over, she's like, she would do the sound effects and everything. It was horrible.
Her mom taught me about girls with like fishy vaginas. Tara had
This
to
is
go,
enough.
y'all.
Someone save the conversation. It's
But
going,
yeah,
it's
her
not going
mom
well.
her mom was the one who taught me that your vagina cannot smell right. And so I promise you I internalized that. And to this day I'm still like anytime I smell fish or crab, I'm like, I gotta wash my hands immediately before my vagina could smell like that.
It's so fucking. It's so. I feel bad now. Can we just reverse like the
No,
past 5
don't
minutes?
feel bad because it's so
Everybody
funny
has
to
this
me as an
trauma now.
adult. Because it's so funny to me as an adult.
Joe
because I
doesn't. He's
promise you-
been shitting. He did.
Yeah,
he did all of this.
my he's not shitting, he's masturbating, but my
So my mom, dude, what the fuck?
my daughter to this day, like my daughter, she loves tuna sandwiches, but because I've imprinted as Twilight would do, the idea that if you know what I mean? And so my daughter is like, I gotta wash my hands, And I'm like, yeah, because one time Marcy's mom told us that your vagina can smell like tuna if you don't take care of it.
My mom is so dumb, dude. Some things
But
are
also
just.
relevant because it really can. Cookie's going to.
Sounds like your mom keeps it real.
Well,
dude,
you know
at
what?
the
Let's not-
time, again with the TMI, my mom was fucking making a shit ton of prison visits. So I don't know why she was worried about her vagina smell anyways. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what do you have going on? All we did was go to church and then go to prison and go to church and go to prison. It's like, what are you doing, lady? Like, what?
To black church, by the way.
Yeah.
We have standards when we can. All right.
Marcy, my first introduction to black church was Marcy because my dad was Roman Catholic. So I would go to a Roman Catholic church when he would decide to be religious. But the first time I went to a black church was with Marcy and her white mother.
Bro, it was a good church.
It was.
What do you want?
And the songs were slapping. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you.
The choir actually got a record deal and they actually
I
got pretty
remember.
big.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They were very
Yeah.
popular, and so I always appreciated that I was like, for like 1 week I would feel
1 week
belonged to.
Be lovely.
Look at him. He went and murdered and raped somebody because he's wearing a hat and a hood. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Wow.
Joe was smacking the ham.
Oh,
Look at
Maybe
that. He
he
put
washed
on a
his
whole
hands, though.
disguise. Yes.
yeah.
He took off his sunglasses before he sat down.
He's speechless.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we lost Tara.
Yeah, she told me earlier that she was probably gonna get tired, so
Mm.
That or she's
she's on.
traumatized.
Okay, it's a good
she was
thing I didn't say
traumatized.
something.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Marcy. Let me put Phil back in the basement.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be that way?
Well, he's person. If you see his username right now, it says Philly Phil smelling Leah's bathroom. And so, in order to smell that, he would have to be at the very bottom of the pipeline.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm at the clean out.
Phil, shut the fuck up.
So bad.
Feels like I'm about to unclog it. All the locks.
All right.
Bro, you're oh man.
What happened? I said locks, not dreads.
I'm just saying, you know that all these people love you because you're pushing it.
I didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna talk later on your 2x voice chat on Instagram.
Bro, that's your fault.
Look,
Those are your settings.
I can't take her seriously because she'll send me messages and I'll play it on 2x the speed. and so she'll hit me up and she'll be like, "Oh my god, did you guys hear that?" I'm like, "Damn, Marcy, I knew your voice was."
All right, I'm gonna let you have that one because you're in serious medical pain in the mouth. So we'll just let you have that.
You know what? I'm gonna tell Karina. Shut up.
Tell her, bro. What are you gonna tell her?
I feel like she'll take my side.
Go for it.
Mm-hmm. Send a titty pic. So anyway,
you're gonna send her a titty pic?
What? Marcy, mind your business, okay? Mind your business. We really need to start minding your business.
Does John know about this?
Listen, she said Doja-esque.
Bro, are you bald right now?
I can't be. Give me 10 minutes.
Guys,
you put some bleach in your brows?
Yes. And my asshole.
oh God.
That was coming back around again.
Yes.
That was a
There we go.
Bro,
There we
I'm
go.
so
That's the
sorry. I threw this whole podcast off track. I needed
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is right on cue.
Yeah.
Phil, shut up. He's been waiting. He's like, I've been waiting for somebody to say some degenerate shit.
Someone with
that's right.
Photoshop skills, please Photoshop L bald.
And it
If you
goes
can
all
find the
around,
You
picture.
don't even need to do that. I
and it
can
goes in
post
the
it
back in a
myself.
circle in that room.
Mhm.
Look at that.
That's right. I was over there
Marcy,
just
you probably
bleaching
remember.
ass.
You remember when I was like, well, how old was I? I was like 10 or 11. I don't know if you remember my dad. Remember when everybody in the neighborhood was getting lice, like Kendra and all them people?
Fuck Kendra. Moving on.
Yeah, and so everybody was getting hair lice, and my dad was like, "If you don't start taking care of your hair, I'm gonna get it cut off." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And so I didn't do my hair because I didn't believe he would do it. And so one day after school, my dad took me to a barber, and it was a black woman. And I was like, surely a black woman is not about to cut off all my hair. She cut off all of my hair.
Oh.
And I don't know, Marcy, if you remember how I wore hats for like 3 years.
Bro, I didn't know that's why you wore hats. I was just like, she's going through a hat era. It's fine.
That's why I wore hats. I had a Seminoles hat like from the Rocks College from Florida because I was obsessed with wrestling, and then I had like 3 bucket hats, and I went through them.
that jean bucket hat.
That jean bucket hat. Yep. Because I was so embarrassed about it because I was like, I didn't believe that he would do it, and so when he actually took me to get my hair cut, I was like, yeah, okay, she's not about to really do it. And she did. She cut off all my hair. And
Bro,
I'll never forget one time we were at Stater Brothers, and it was a lesson learned, genuinely lesson learned. And so one time we were at Stater Brothers, and this little white girl was like, I thought that was a boy. And the way I went up to her and punched her, that's the only time I ever got into a fight, was this little white girl telling me she thought I was a boy because I was wearing a fucking bucket hat.
Little did she know Schoolboy Q would bring that shit back around.
Listen. And she probably had worse lice than anybody in El Patio.
She probably did. Let's not lie.
So, how's everybody feeling?
Yeah, now that we brought everybody else through this childhood trauma.
Just remember being checked for head lice at school. That shit really sucked.
Wasn't that the fucking worst? Because it feels like it's personal. Like they're like zeroing in on you. And also as like a black girl, it felt even worse because it's like they think you're not supposed to have it. But if I live only around white people, because I'll never forget one time this white girl told me, it was probably Kendra or Kendra adjacent, and they were like, yeah, you got it because because like you're black. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, I got it because you're white. Like, I only ever got head lice living at El Patio. I never got it anywhere else growing up. And it did feel personal every time I would go to the nurses, station when they would check, because that was when they would check for scoliosis too.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up, the scoliosis back check. Yeah.
It always felt personal. And it was like, it always was like, they always tried to make it feel like it was your fault. And it's like, it wasn't. Like, I just lived in a neighborhood where
like,
every fucking kid had it. Yeah. And I promise you, Leah, if I lived in Atlanta, it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened.
Not my experience.
But I lived in a.
Yeah, there was a little one that had it at my school recently. And I was like, people get like, this happens in real life. Like, I was like,
there's also a lot of clinics today that I'm so thankful for seeing, because my dad did not know how to handle it growing up, especially having, curlier hair with those little tiny combs. But there's clinics now that you can go to that you can just get it knocked out in like an hour. And so I think that's super cool. But I also hate how that they try to stigmatize kids with that shit growing up. Especially in California. I don't know about any other state, but California was constantly lice checks, constant scoliosis checks.
Jesus.
And there was always the poor kid in class that everybody laughed and said, like, you know, he ended up getting caught with it. You know, it was always that.
It's a fucking shame. It's gross.
Good times, man. I miss. I wish I was a kid again.
Yeah.
I'm old. Check me for scoliosis. I'm down.
Oh, that was for Jake.
Did the background change? Okay, I was gonna say.
What
I was like, I think the background changed.
Well, I was just testing out because it said you can have moving backgrounds now.
It's raining.
Made it sexy again. Yeah.
and you can, Joe. You can have moving backgrounds now. You don't have to necessarily
with a happy
have...
face.
It's a winky. It's actually a smirk. If I took enough of you guys off of here, it'll show it's a smirk.
Come
on, chill.
Oh, I thought
so Mars, are you more roller skates or roller blades?
She's neither.
I told y'all the answer earlier.
No, you did not.
Marcy, turn your mic on.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Can you even hear me?
No, you're muted.
No, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking driving, so you're playing through the Bluetooth on my
Stop
phone.
driving and pull over.
What is wrong with you?
Well, I just left work and then I had to get dinner. Now I'm fucking driving.
Oh, what you getting for dinner? What did you get for dinner?
We got the turkey.
Turkey and Havarti cheese.
Havarti cheese from
Stop at
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven real quick, guys. Actually, all that slander was just lies.
She got some El Pollo Loco.
Hey man, you guys on the West Coast, have you tried that Jollibee, like that Filipino fried chicken? Everybody tells me it's so bomb.
Yeah,
I want to go to
I
Jollibee.
haven't because there's freaking Korean fried chicken that's
which is bomb as hell.
Highly superior.
Okay. Korean fried chicken is that bitch. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It is fucking good. But also, shout out to Kristen, whatever her name is, from that one show on that one show. But when she
her.
When she did Top Chef, she's an Asian chef, and when she did Iron Chef, the guy was like, Korean fried chicken is superior and blah 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 blah. And she was like, yeah, because they stole it from black people when they came as soldiers.
Oh, I thought I saw
and
like
so
that.
I was like, yes, bitch, speak the truth. And so it was like, yeah, they absolutely learned how to fry chicken from black people. And I'm like, that's why it's so similar. And I be trying to tell
But
people
it's so
that,
good though.
but I don't want to
It's
be
nice.
offensive. But Korean fried chicken is next to black fried chicken, absolutely. Like it's on
Also,
par.
Jollibee is weird as hell. Why do they have spaghetti on the menu?
I
And it's
love that
sweet.
spaghetti. It's
And
I know
it's like
sweet.
sugar.
It's so good though.
I'm
Nom,
good at
nom, nom,
sweet
nom, 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 nom.
Now
I don't
the
know.
It has
gravy, the
ham.
gravy with the fried chicken though, baby.
I feel like that's a rule though. Like, if you got too much weird shit going on your menu, I can't trust that it's gonna be good.
Well,
so
too
I
bad
just stay
for
away.
you then, Marcy, because
Too
you're
bad
missing
for
out
you.
on the deliciousness.
You know what was good? So me and Leah have a love for mall Chinese food. And I was trying to tell her about Busy Bee in California because Busy Bee used to be that bitch. Now, the last time I went to Busy Bee before I moved out here, they started selling
Busy
pho. And I said, hey, you guys are not Chinese, you're Vietnamese. But when I tell you the best pho I had from a Chinese restaurant, from a mall restaurant, period, bomb. And then I don't know if you guys
BB
saw,
was
but
that
in
bitch. I went there every Thursday.
Busy Bee,
Mm-hmm.
thank you. Busy Bee is fucking bomb. And
On
and
State College. Let's go.
State College Boulevard. And I don't know if you know this, but I forgot what I was gonna say, so keep talking.
Something about food and
Now I want more pho.
Something about bleaching your butthole.
Yeah, so when you
Your-
bleach your
your
butthole
brows.
too much, sometimes the skin won't rebuild, and you'll just have raw booty hole.
Or just
raw,
you
like
know,
in
cheaper way to do it is just buy a lot of spicy food all the time.
No, trust me.
You just triggered
As
the
somebody
shit
with
out of
IBS, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Oh,
work. It's just pain all the time.
I don't know.
That
Probably
thing
end up
I
like
posted
me with
sent
the
you on Twitter. It
I
was
think
like
lost
a summer
spicy.
sausage, spicy with fucking jalapenos and freaking some type of chili oil.
Damn.
Who did
sounds
that?
good.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
That sounds good.
I'd fuck that
Yeah,
up.
I'll
Who
send
posted
it
that?
to you, but it looks like heartburn in a freaking bucket.
I'm
She
all
sent,
about the
she sent
heartburn,
me some.
baby.
Oh, she sent me.
Oh,
She
work
sent me this.
it.
She sent me this post earlier about like childhood sleepovers, and I was like, yeah, when we used to watch, when we used to rent old WrestleManias and spend the night, and then she was like, yeah, with hot Cheetos and Mountain Dew, and I was like, that sounds like an ulcer. And she was like, that's sad, and it's true, it is sad. But honestly, if you show me some hot Cheetos and a Mountain Dew right now, I'd be like, girl, listen, give me a side salad, because I don't want to die tonight.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you shouldn't be eating all that stuff.
Would you still be watching WrestleMania though, or
SummerSlam? No, I would not, because Vince McMahon is a piece of shit, and he doesn't deserve any of the money that goes his way, truly. And Triple H is a fucking fuck boy. Like, honestly, fuck all of the McMahons, sincerely. Fuck all of you guys. Honestly, fuck the WWE. And you know what? I stand on that. And if that cancels my channel, so be it. But truly,
We'll fill Tower in with what happened, you know.
don't tell her. I'm gonna say it was y'all's fault for talking about booty hole bleaching.
Excuse me?
But
I mean, if anything gets us,
I never said anything.
I'll just take full responsibility because you guys were being cohesive and on point, and then I fucking showed up.
No, but it's true. Vince McMahon is a piece of shit. And
Facts.
anybody who benefits off of him is a piece of shit. Stephanie McMahon can like eat my left nut that I don't even have. And it's just the whole family is gross. It's gross. And so the fact that he made as much money as he did when he sold is like, your soul is blackened, my guy. Fuck them.
He sold it?
yeah,
To UFC.
Yeah, Vanna White or whatever his name is from UFC.
Mhm.
So the
Yep.
UFC owns the WWE?
Yep.
Holy shit.
This is
Okay.
recent, like maybe a month ago, if that.
Ah.
And so then they posted a video of him like leaving some of it in the Middle East, and he looked decrepit. And they were like, "Oh no, he doesn't look so hot." I'm like, "Yeah, because he's a fucking piece of shit and old." But fuck, truly, I don't. I hate that man. And I hate that the world of sports entertainment was ruined by somebody like him. Because he's racist, he's homophobic, he's... Never mind. We'll get into that another episode. And I know this because, listen, I'm not just saying that as, like, outsider. I genuinely was a fan for many, many years. Who just left? They're out. Mars, she's out.
Aww.
No, I'm just kidding. She knows because I had like walls filled with like WWF stuff when I was growing up. Here she goes.
Hell yeah.
She feels bad. She's like, please let me back in. Hey, Mars.
Welcome back.
So, any last words?
Yeah, I want to see you bald with some freaking bleached eyebrows.
You want to see my bleached asshole, Marcy? Chill.
Karina
So does
might.
anybody
Karina
else
might.
have something to say? Listen, Karina doesn't have to ask.
You talk all this. You talk all this game, bro. But when you, we know the real deal.
She's never asked me.
Speaking of Koreans, I could transition if you want.
Not the Quran.
Thursday. What are we? Wednesday? So
Yeah,
tomorrow.
tomorrow night,
Yeah,
buddy.
tomorrow we have Corinne Halbert, the creator of Acid
Wait, hold on. I'm
coming
about to
on.
spit. Because she's
Coming
not
on.
lying,
How do we
Marcy.
get here?
That is her name.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so on How Do We Get Here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. East. You're still going to be there, Elle?
Yep.
So Johnny, Elle, and myself will have Corinne Halbert on to talk
Talking.
about
Cool.
Acid Men.
Acid Men.
Horror, movies, comics, whatever.
Her
Yeah.
art is sick, and I'm so excited to be able to talk to her about it.
I'll be there.
Will you?
Nice.
I will, and I will be talking comics with you guys.
Thank you. And I'm so glad you will.
You know what? I don't think that's
JP?
What?
I just wanted to move on. Before she could say
I don't
anything
have anything
offensive.
else to say. I'm
Bro, he
done.
was ready for you to talk shit. He was like ready.
Stay ready.
JP, what Michelada are you on?
Oh, I'm already done with all of them.
All of them?
I had 3 of them.
You don't have an emergency backup?
No.
Shit, dude. Sorry for that.
What? What for?
It's gonna be a sober night to sleep.
No, I still. No, I'm not.
You good?
No, yeah, I'm good. I'm just saying, like, I've been high this whole time too.
Oh,
so, like,
okay, never mind.
Good.
I forgot people do that. So
Yeah. But
Did you?
I'm
Not
good.
you when you took a novel.
A who?
A novel
What's that?
of the wobble.
Oh, she's referring to the time that I took a nibble of the tibble, but she took a novel of the wobble.
Oh, okay. Wibbly
Let's
wobble.
just say if there was 3 patties, she took 2 and I took 1.
What the fuck y'all talking about?
I'm so confused right now.
Jamie,
Okay.
listen, I'll say this. I'm very much aware of I don't like taking drugs.
We know that.
So when Leah took a novel of the wobble, I took a nibble of the wibble. she took a chonk and I took a chonk.
Because I thought, I don't know. I didn't know. It was like, I didn't know.
This bitch had a fucking quadruple a quadruple cheeseburger with bacon on it, and I said, "Girl, that's 4 patties." But
I didn't eat the whole thing at the same time. I cut it in half.
but when she cut it in half, I'm like, "You do know that's still a double."
Are you talking about burgers, right?
No, yes,
Why
it's
is
a
that
burger.
food?
But JP,
You're the
listen,
worst.
edibles, I don't do like I don't have nothing against it, but I know that I'm very much susceptible to edibles and stuff. Like I will just sit there and disassociate and stress. That's what I do. Like marijuana to me has never been like it's never been nice to me.
You'd fucking choke on a pickle is what you're trying to say.
Well, a big pickle. And so I've always been like very much like very self-aware. So when I had edibles with my homie, I was like, oh yeah, this is about to be so much fun. The way I sat on the couch for like 6 hours and disassociated, and she's just talking to me, and I'm just like,
Not you being that commercial where she's all like melded into the couch.
Yes, I'm the frying pan, and she was the eggs. I felt like she was just having a good time, and I'm sitting there like, what happens if like
That
fucking
Oh
Thomas
no!
Edison didn't make the light bulb? Where
that
would
happens
we
to me
be?
too. Al. Like, if I take like super strong edibles, but like if I eat the ones that are just 10 milligrams,
Mhm.
I'm pretty good. But like they have these like super strong ones, and yeah, man, like they literally give me like a panic attack. Like I just
Here's
sit
the
there.
thing. I think it was
I
only
gave
10
up.
milligrams. And I was sitting there like, what would happen if
Yeah, they weren't even
Edgar Allan Poe never became a writer? And I just sat there like
that
thinking about
strong.
Dude, that's
how
the
life
best.
would be. No, it's not, because I have mental illness. So
Dude,
so
I'm just saying that because I literally sat next to a water fountain and I was just like, dude, and the city says we're in a drought and we have a budget crisis, but look at this fountain.
no, but like for me, I'd be stressed about it though. Like, okay, but if I could find a way to stop this fountain from running, I could save
It's
5
all
people
that
from their
water.
drinking water prices.
I was so mad and I was all like, yeah, but we have water for this fucking fountain.
That
So
is
stupid.
funny.
But I'm not like a fun worrier. I'm like a everything's about to end worrier. You know what I mean? Who
I'll
abandoned
have
us,
the time
Cookie?
of my life.
Cookie.
So yeah, so we can wrap this up. It's been 15 hours since we started.
And you've had 200 tacos.
I wish. Listen, doesn't a crunchy ass taco sound good right now, or a fucking oof?
Some Jack in the Box.
Yes,
I'm going with the crunchy taco, but I don't know about ass taco.
Fucking 3 monster tacos. I'm lying, 4.
And they're really cheap too.
They're not. But you know what? I love when you get like the cheap ones. You can get like 2 for $1.29.
Yeah, eat the middle
Yeah.
part because I don't like the crunchy part. I just eat the middle part.
JP, get out. But can I tell you something?
Yeah, you're
chunky?
crazy, man. Like
I gotta tell you something obese, JP. I'll get like the crunchy tacos for the family, and I'll be like, but if they have the monster tacos on the menu, I'll get them the regular ones, and then I'll get me the monster tacos.
You gotta do you, you know. I mean,
Yes. I
they
need the
don't
big,
know.
I need the
you know?
thick poppies. Y'all don't deserve.
They don't know yet too. Like, here, get these.
And you know they stopped selling the sausage burrito. They only sell one burrito now. They don't sell the one with the special sauce.
What? Why?
But they do sell monsters now. I mean, Red Bulls. Sugar free and sugar full. Not that that's a word. But yeah, thank
burritos
you
are the perfect food. I mean, I'm not lying.
every fucking time. And you know what? No matter how bad they are, I'll still go back.
Yeah, burritos the greatest food ever invented.
Bill, I don't want to hear about how you call yourself a burrito, okay? So
Yeah.
listen, thank you everybody for coming out to the show.
Yes, indeed.
He says I'm a Philrito.
Right. I'm a Philly cheesesteak player.
Philip. He didn't say the good kind. He just said chopped cheese.
Chopped liver.
Phil, how are we doing this? We gonna play the entrance again, or are we just gonna leave?
What up?
Let's put up the black men again. Look at the winky faces.
People are gonna watch this show.
I can see more of them now.
Just like that one winky, you know, a little one asshole.
A little tinky winky.
On
the you said on the asshole?
No, I said
He
with
did.
one eye.
Okay, everybody say bye at the same time.
Asshole. Bye.